shit.
Let's get this shit. Last time
Let's get this shit.
on ArrrrghPG, you guys begun your undercover, quote-unquote, siege of the nest.
More like quote-unquote undercover.
Yeah.
Which is
This
one
was
of the most
just a
feared
siege.
clans in the entire South. And after various hijinks involving a burning effigy in the warehouse, and making guns in Bird Army class, Tony manages to get himself locked up, but also Eddie manages to get himself promoted to head of security. One thing led to another, and a prison revolt took place where every locked up prisoner was freed and riled up to cause chaos, which you guys took full advantage of and declared war upon the nest with your newfound forces. This caused the biggest emergency alarm bell in the nest to be raised, which called the king himself Pterodactyl, a large black pterodactyl, to quell the new
Hey man,
uprising.
you don't have to be. Yeah, you don't have to bring race into things. You could have just said large pterodactyl, and I would have got it.
Yeah, I would have got it. I mean, mine's gonna be black.
Alright, session's over. Wrapping it.
That's the end. We've
You
been
just got
canceled.
canceled, dude. Holy shit.
Not bugging this bud, that's for sure. After a very destructive fight, you eventually defeat him in combat, and Terry gives up his prized crown, the Captain hat, back to its rightful owner, and revokes his position as king to Oliver Soloxin and the rest of the crew. And as you're greeting your new underlings, you received a very panicked phone call from Clark, which is where we left off. Oh, you guys, thank God you picked up. I didn't know who else to call. I mean, I need someone's help right now. It's an emergency.
Emergency, you say?
We're busy. Come back later. I hang up.
What's the emergency?
No, I hung up.
Oh.
Oliver calls back.
Make sure that I'm holding the phone above Tony's reach because he is short.
Bring.
That's racist.
Hello, Pirates
How have we not
Association.
made a short? How is that the first shark joke we made after finding out that Tony's part dwarf?
Does it
You
answer?
said something about urgent.
Bring. Hello, Pirates Association. How? Oh no, wait, no,
What's the-
wait. I need you guys' help.
What's the just switch it out!
There's an enemy fleet on the horizon, and worst of all, they contain their lead galleon has a flag on it. It's him. It's Red Nips. He's back.
We'll be right there.
Oh,
Yeah, I
please.
was gonna say that. Well, I guess I hung up on
Alright.
from this stuff.
Oliver turns to the awaiting bird people.
When's the soonest flight back to the Pirate Association?
How quickly can this army arm itself and be ready to fight?
Well, you seen him.
As you're asking that, you kind of see a large figure being dragged in by two medic birds, and it's the king who is hooked up to his magical air pump in his throat, and he kind of croaks out, "No, you can't. It's over for you guys. You can't beat Red Nips. Listen."
Who says
I pull the pump out of his throat.
No, God,
Pull
no!
it out.
I'm
fucking
an old
rip it
brat.
out. Who do you think you are? Telling me I can't beat me mortal enemy, you
I
bloody
grab the air pump and as soon as Tony's done, I grab the air pump and push it back into his throat. Could you not do that?
Sorry, I got ahead of myself.
Oh, please don't get blood on the cage. I just got this clean.
I'm an old bat, but he stayed in his prime this entire time. And now he's about to have the ultimate power fall into his hands.
You mean the four-barreled blunderbuss?
Once the four-barreled blunderbuss is delivered to him, the final stage of his plan will commence.
What's his plan? Do you know of it?
Very few know this, but as his right-hand man, there was an obsession that he had with an ancient ruins below the island of Amberholm, deep underwater. I don't know what exactly, but he would often rave about how it was the cornerstone of his great takeover of the world once again.
Now, you said this blunderbuss was being delivered, eh?
By whom's is it being delivered?
Several
And
of
how
my
can we
underlings.
intercept it?
The delivery
Can't
went
we
out
call them
several
off?
hours ago. The speed of my men,
Can't we?
it'll already be in his hands by now. That's why I believe he's finally making his move. But
You needn't be concerned, my large friend. For we possess a power even greater than any man-made tool.
oh yeah, what's that?
No, Lord.
Some of it, Gilly, probably.
Why, the power of the great Lord Serpent, of course.
I see. Well, you might also want something a little more tangible as well. To the new king of the nest.
But his power flows through all things. As
Let
I am
him
sure
speak
you
about this new
yourself are
power,
aware of.
Sal. Please, we might need
He
it.
completely ignores your last comment there and goes, Oliver, I believe it was.
Yes.
It's only right that my most prized weapon would go to someone who's capable of defeating me in combat. Bring out the Eagle Gatling for the new king.
Yeah.
That's the mystery item?
Your mystery item is an Eagle Gatling, which a bird descends with a huge, rotary barrel gun.
I needed a description of this immediately because this is either cool or really cool.
And it will give you +2 on your firearms flips when you use it.
Oh.
What does it shoot?
Oh,
Eagles.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Brown. Is this an eagle-shaped Gatling, or is this a Gatling that shoots eagles?
Of course. What do you think? This is a Gatling, and each barrel is suspiciously shaped like the lengthways view of an eagle.
Yes! Yes!
And the new eagle chicks have been freshly loaded into the barrels.
It fucking magically ages them into full-grown eagles before firing.
Oh, I like to imagine they're like tapered off so you could like see the process of where they grow.
Oh my god.
I'm glad you guys got one of the mystery items.
Cool. Yeah.
Can I sling it over my back like a badass?
Absolutely. But
Oh,
you'll
hell
have to
yeah.
give me a presence
God damn
perform
it.
to see how cool that looks.
Do you know how cool I am? Wait, I don't even have fucking the room open. Give me a second.
Do you know how cool you are?
No,
He
I don't.
He doesn't even know how cool he is.
Does he?
2 presents, 2 perform, and I'm not healthy. Yeah, that's Don't make me break it. It doesn't have to be cool. Don't make me break the cool shiny new item though.
You
Nah, he won't.
immediately sling it over your back, and
But it's probably
Uh,
really heavy.
you hear the Goofy Tunes slip sound effect as your legs go flying into the air, and you bang your head on the floor and take 1 undodgeable damage. But there's a flip I haven't resolved from last session yet, and Eddie will attempt to
Damn it!
That's the one. That happens, and Eddie got
I'm doing the Yam
a healing flip with 6 successes and 1 joker. And for that,
That is
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Oliver
I
and
done.
Selena, you guys can heal yourself back up to full. And Tony, you can heal up to 8 HP, I'll say. But it appears that the scales that Salnar attached to Eddie have, while he was applying the healing magic to Tony, it appears that those scales have also, intentionally or not, transferred themselves over to Tony.
they're contagious.
Who
Wait,
will,
what happened? Arr.
You're now extremely heavy, and you will
What do you mean now?
you're now heavier, and you will lose 1 drive as you try to adjust yourself to your new weight.
Ooh, that's rough.
How did I
So
get scales again? Sorry.
They're contagious
Contagious from what?
from me.
How did you get scales?
They're
Salnar
contagious from
jokered on that
Salnar's
session.
magic.
I jokered on using healing magic to like mend his wounds with scales, and I just fucking put giant scales over his wounds.
Okay.
Oliver's
Um,
gonna get up from the Yamcha death pose after being healed.
Oliver
And,
pulls himself to his feet.
It's slung over. It looks cool. It's just the act of doing so
Yeah.
wasn't.
Should death pose with the eagle gatling on your back.
Yeah.
I definitely pictured it like it's like on top of you, and you like had to like push it to the side and get up.
Yeah. All right then. Salar's gonna turn to. I mean, not Salar. Oliver's gonna turn and just go. All right, men. We leave at once. We're going to save the island of Amberholm.
We're
Children
going
of
to-
the nest, deliver us to Amberholm with great expediency. It is what your Lord Serpent commands.
Hey, speaking of serpents, can't you just do that, like, serpent teleport thing?
I'm gonna
I
hit
think
the
we
air
could
raid
do it.
sirens.
Salar, could you teleport that far?
It would be a difficult maneuver, but by the grace of Iguli, all things are possible.
Sana, open up the floodgates.
All right,
If you want to-
we're doing this.
if
I'm gonna attempt to do that.
This
like
is our Avengers Endgame.
I'm gonna attempt to do that like serpent thing, that like serpent teleport that I did to save Tony that
I
one
forgot.
time.
Didn't it look like Ouroboros, like it was a snake eating its own tail? And that's like
Well-
the portal outline?
So the idea was like a sort of like ghostly snake like appeared from the original location
Then
and then
Oh.
essentially like ate the person while going down into the ground.
Oh.
And then it's sort of like it was almost like it appeared from the ground where the destination was and like spat them back up. So I guess the idea is I'm gonna make one that's big enough for all of us.
Intelligence and spirit magic, my friend.
big enough for the whole nest.
I was thinking that.
Yo, let's see what I flip.
You better put some stank on that.
Okay, it's intelligence spirit magic.
Yep,
Yes.
Could I help amplify it with my spirit magic?
sure.
Okay.
So do
and
I do
and
the same flip or
healthy
just
once-
spirit
I'm
magic?
healthy once again. Gonna pre-hero point it.
If this is an open offer, I definitely would have helped out too.
Okay, really cool.
Oh no.
Let's fucking go.
That was
wanna-
fucking in my original 8 as well. There was literally no avoiding that.
You want to?
I forget. I'm -1 from the scale.
Oh, there's
was
2
it?
jokers, so we can't anti-joker it.
-1 drive, wouldn't it?
Was it? It was -1 drive for you. I can't remember what it was.
I don't remember what it was for you either.
I feel like it was a minus to flips, but I'm gonna assume it was, and just.
If anything, it would probably be like a minus to agility flips.
That you put the card back
sure,
and
whatever.
then
Oh my lord!
You just left it there.
I'm gonna do a little 3 pre-drive as well.
You're preing?
He's breathing.
What's crazy is this
Holy
is
shit.
4 pre-drive. 5.
5?
5 pre, 6 pre.
6?
Oh,
That's fucked.
Okay. 2 jokers. Plus. 8.
What is it? Intelligence, spirit, magic?
Oh, fuck. Let me shuffle that.
Oh, actually, I'll pull for this too.
Hang on, oh.
did you have spirit magic? No.
He has one
Oh,
intelligence.
I would like to dramatic failure, please.
Had to get the dramatic failure in there.
Triple joker, baby.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
All right,
4,
so that's
4,
12
5, 6.
jokers, and that's 12 successes and 3 jokers.
12 jokers. I was about to have a heart attack.
That would be amazing.
The Twoker.
We're all like bugging Selnar and like, oh, how do you do this? Yo, while he's trying to.
We mess up his concentration by being like, "Hey, Salnar, how did you do this before?"
By the power of Igali!
You guys have already gone off the rails from what I was writing completely. Let's go.
Did you expect anything less from
Money.
this group?
We're trying to transport
Nah, it's
the
good.
nest
This
to
is perfect.
Amberholm.
That is true. I do, because I know that'll make the 2 jokers even funnier. I do want to retcon my flip and say I am trying to make something big enough to transport the entire nest.
Thank you.
So, you guys, you all put you do a kind of little you kind of put your shoulders together and ready your magic. Eddie, Oliver, Salnar, and yeah, I guess Tony as well is trying
Supposedly
his hardest.
Tony.
Tony's just vibing. He's the dude from the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones that just dances on stage.
He like found a spellbook and opened it, but he's kind of stuck from there.
You guys put your magic together, and the Ouroboros appears, and it grows bigger and bigger, creating a larger and larger circle. You can't really see what is on the other side fully, but
We're hoping it's Amberholm.
it's large enough for you and all the prisoners to charge through, and you do exactly that. You violently...
Come, servants of the great serpent! Your lord has chosen you to be delivered to the field of battle.
It's time to open a portal to hell in this campaign as well.
I don't have Hail Mary anymore.
Rah, yeah!
As much as I wanted to just get it again, I felt like that'd be a little.
You guys charge through the portal at top speed with your weapons out, magic ready to go.
Eagle Gatling
you-
ready to go.
You all come through the portal at the same time, and you are in an island. In fact, it appears you're inside an island, as you kind of look up and see yourself in a large pitfall trap that someone appears to be crafting, as someone peers over the hole, alarmed by a sudden noise. Goes, What the bloody hell is going on here then? I ain't even finished this one yet, lads. Come on. At least let me finish it first. Before falling into it like that.
Ah, you bloody bastard.
We're trying to get to Amberholm.
Well,
I
what brings you here on this fine day? Trying to get to
Not
Amberholm.
by It's not by choice, I'm guaranteeing you that.
Wait, when I missed, where did we teleport to?
Fucking
iPatches is making a new pitfall ship, and we teleported right
we all
into
fell
it.
inside of
Let's
it.
go. Oh, actually, no, that's perfect. I'm going to approach him immediately. I'm just feeling.
Well, you're inside the hole at the moment.
You're
And
like
he's-
looking
he's
up at
the
him.
top.
Yeah.
My friend, it is good that you are here. We have need of fellow servants of Igyali to help us on our grand conquest, to free the land of Amberholm.
From the dread
From-
pirate Red Nips.
Nah,
We're taking him head on.
you know I wasn't serious about all that back there, yeah? With the
Yeah.
old e-gilly thing, you crazy old biddy.
We got here.
Your modesty does not become you, my friend. I know that you are a true servant, and you would see no greater joy than to help us liberate Amberholm, one of the great strongholds of Igyali, from the terrible dread pirate Rex.
You see, this is what you get for humor.
I don't know. I like what he's saying. It sounds pretty good.
Give me a presence
I had a
persuasion.
character, I had a character, Brown, I thought Tony figured out he was a fraud.
No, he's talking about Selnar.
Talking about sound art.
Okay. So, presence persuasion. I have mastery in that now, and I'm healthy.
A master of health.
Well, I guess it is kind of true. You did kind of save me from the ratkin back there, but he kind of clocks onto the fact that there is a huge bunch of like rough-looking prisoners that you also brought with you into the hole. Well,
Don't worry, our royal subjects.
guess I can let bygones be bygones. Even though you fucked up my most lucrative deal to date, it's, you know,
You tried to steal our ship!
it's no worries. No sweat off my back. You guys, you're all forgiven. As he,
Oh, if we're forgiven, then does that mean you're going to help us fight the dread pirate Red Nips, I assume?
Red Nips, eh? You still believe in that
One
old
and
legend?
only.
He's very much alive, and he's going to attack Amberholm.
I have no doubt that heathen's first target will be the Igyali's church on Amberholm. You must help us defend it. It is your duty.
Oh my god, I forgot about the church.
There definitely isn't a church on Amberholm.
No.
It's on
No, but he
lavish
believes
land.
there is. Oh, it's the lavish land. That was it.
You know, that's on lavish. Like, we never did any of that on Amberholm, but I feel like Soundar just
He just assumes.
He just assumes, yeah.
Kind of rolls his
Because
eyes
surely
at
there
all this talk of Red Nips and fucking E-gilly, but he brings over a rope ladder for you all to climb up.
I can't wait for this to be the Radon fight, where the second he joins the fight, he just leaves.
And he leads you over to his little dinghy. And goes, well lads, might be a tight squeeze for all of us in here, but you birdkins, you can help propel the boat, right? Come on, get some speed on it. He kind of attaches ropes to the various birdkin prisoners that are among the party, who agree to pull the little dinghy like a dog sled as you guys head back to the nest, which is on the way to Amberholm.
Oh, so we went backwards?
Yeah, he went further away,
Damn it.
and
I wanna. So the birds are carrying the dinghy.
yeah.
I wanna empower them with supernatural ability so that they can move, so they can like carry super fast.
Give me agility spirit magic.
Oh shit. That's a better flip than it honestly should be.
Salnar has 2 agility for some reason.
He does. I think I just had a spare point. Because my idea when making the character was that I definitely wanted him to have 0 charm or wit.
Makes sense.
And I'm healthy. I'll take 2. I'll take 2.
You
This
imbue them
is
with
a pre big fight flip, so I'll take that.
you imbue them with some extra energy, which they greatly appreciate. As I mean, previously they're running on their limited prison rations, which weren't very generous, but this gives them the extra boost that they need to help power you along at actually a pretty fast speed. You guys are going now with several of the prisoners and you guys rowing, plus the birds. You guys are moving at a pretty considerable rate.
We shall carry ourselves through the air, as the great Lord Serpent carries himself through the seas.
You guys make it back to your 2 ships, which are kind of positioned near the base of the nest. And Tuscoli lets out a triumphant trumpet of success, as he was very worried about you guys, and was hearing a lot of noises going on in the nest. He wasn't really.
Oh shit, we didn't take Tuscoli with us? What the fuck is wrong with us?
It would have been pretty hard to dress him up as a bird.
You would have needed
Well, that's
a lot
why
of
we were trying to
successes
get the
for that.
portal across everything.
And you guys are now back on your ship, and Eye Patches, who's on his dinghy, gives you a salute. Right, now we're even, I guess. You'd say so, yeah, my good old friends.
Do not tell me that you wish to abandon us before the moment of the great crusade against our enemies.
Wait, you guys are serious about all this? This wasn't just a ploy to get you back on your boat?
Yes, you pompous idiot!
Oh my... Right then. Yeah, guess I will.
Ploys are for people who build pitfall traps.
You guys have already tested me hard work for today, so, you know, guess I can take the rest of the afternoon off. Let's see what we got going on here then. As you guys set sail back to the back up west as fast as you can back to Amberholm. And after a few minutes, you make your way back to the border between the west and the south, and you see a figure begin to emerge out the water. Seems to be an elongated figure, but it's not quite as big as you seem to remember. As you see a very much younger looking version of Crossaga pop his head out to the water.
Oh, Crossaga, it's been a while.
Hello. You. It feels like forever. Hey, look at me, guys. I'm back.
Hey,
It's great to see you guys again.
likewise. Wish it could be on better terms.
But we've got to get to Amberholm. The dread pirate Red Nips is taking it under siege because he believes there's something beneath the island.
Blasphemers, assault your holy land, my good noble serpent.
Crossaga, do you know if there's anything underneath the land of Amberholm?
Well, I can't say I spend much time away from the borders these days, but there's of course I'm clued in on all the mythology talks, as you know, they involve me. I like to hear this kind of thing. But yes, I have heard rumors of there being some kind of ancient altar below the depths of Amberholm. I'm not really sure. I've never been.
And you don't know what the altar is to?
No clue, buddy.
Surely your progenitors built it in the aspect of your great lord serpent.
Perhaps. I'd like to imagine that. But yes, I have sensed a disturbance within these seas. As of very recently.
You will.
So, if you guys have got to hurry off to something, I won't keep you any longer, but hey, thanks again, seriously, it means a lot.
My friend, great noble serpent, we beseech your aid.
Arr, we need your help, you big bloody snake.
Your presence would be a great boon on the battlefield of your father's holy home of Amberholm.
If that coming,
The Dread Pirate.
he seems a little more, well, a little less self-conscious about the much smaller jewel that's still forming on his forehead. Then he kind of lifts it up and goes, "Really? You wouldn't tell the world government about this, would you?"
No.
Arr, we'll tell him you wouldn't come, you bloody bastard.
We answer only to the highest authority. Your father, Igyali.
Well,
I think there's some more important matters at hand.
it'd be the greatest honor. I mean, it seems like you guys are in a rush, so I mean, let's get a move on. As he kind of closes his eyes and envelops all your ships in blue energy, and with that,
I was gonna say, I imagine
He just does it.
you guys are blitzing. You're able to blitz even faster with your two
I was
ships.
gonna say, I totally imagine him giving the fucking Minecraft dolphin buff, but he
Yeah.
just does.
Oh, that's. Eye Patches is looking on this scene as though like, wow, what the hell? These guys are friends with protectors. And
We left him on the island, right?
no, he's accompanying you to the great
Who
battle.
I wasn't paying attention for 2 seconds. What the?
Yep, and
Yep.
you guys, after a few minutes of your very fast sailing, you reach the shores of Amberholm, and it's exactly as Clark described it. There appears to be a fleet of ships with the infamous Red Nips pirate flag that appear to just be waiting there. But after a few moments, you begin to see them start approaching, growing closer and closer. And
Start blowing
as
up the
this
sails.
happens, Harry kind of climbs out from whoever's carrying him and
He did. He's on my side, dude. In the little jar.
radiates his claw and starts sending out some kind of signal. Ting ting ting, 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 ting ting ting. And
Or what the hell are you doing, you tiny crab?
iPad just goes, "You don't know? That's the SOS signal, my friend. It appears your mate has sensed quite a force you've got on your hands here. As the fleet of ships approach and come within earshot of you, and out on the deck." Hang on, before that happens, after the signal, your cellophone is immediately going to ring.
Oh, I answer it. Hello?
Well,
Oliver Saloxon, what in the hell is going on? I just got an emergency signal coming from your cellophone, directing me to Amberholm. Please,
Are you
what's
joining
going
in?
on?
Oh, is that mother? Oh,
Joining
that's
in on
my
what?
mother.
Oliver Saloxon, explain to your mother right this instant what is happening.
Well, mother.
We're about to kill a bloody pirate.
We're about to fight the Dread Pirate Red Nips with an army of
You're
bird
about
people
to
and-
fight who? Tell
I
me
can
this is
handle
some kind of
myself.
joke.
Hold your applause.
It's not a joke. It's real. And I found out that grandfather, he was an adventurer. This is my destiny.
The red nips. The red nips.
The Reddit is real.
Look, son, I'm with the Duke and Scarlet right now. We're discussing some, potential future matters, and
Oh, tell Scarlet I said hi.
okay.
Are they coming or not, Oliver?
Hold on. You impatient
So,
little dwarf pirate.
I must say, do not prank call again using the emergency signal. That is.
Prank
I didn't
calling
raise you like
using
this.
the Put the Duke on the phone real quick. Put the Duke on the phone.
Okay.
Please. Just for a moment. It's not a prank call.
Hello, Duke here.
Duke, it is I, is Oliver Surlockson of House Surlockson. I'm the one that saved your life. Do you remember that?
Ah, yes. How could I forget? I mean,
Oh, I just wanted to double check because I've got a tiny little favor.
yes. What
We're
is that?
currently fighting the Dread Pirate. We are about to come into contact with the Dread Pirate Red Nips, and we were hoping. Do you have any spare military forces you could send to Amberholm?
Or is this even reasonable to be asking of
To
him? I'm
Amberholm.
pretty sure your parents tried to get me to kill it. I mean,
Well,
Yeah, Amberholm. The Dread Pirate Red Nips is attacking Amberholm because he believes
And if you
there's
have
some-
any that aren't spare too, could you redirect them?
well,
Red
that's the
Nips
thing.
believes there is something beneath.
all of our current.
Red Nips believes there is something extremely worthwhile beneath the surface of Amberholm, and also he may or may not possess the four-barreled blunderbuss.
Well, that's the thing, son. What if he comes over to the east after that? Then we'll have no forces positioned at our islands for defense. I mean,
I know it's a lot to ask.
He won't if you bloody kill him right now.
That's the thing, Duke. Me and my crew and our allies are more than capable of taking him out. We need the backup for his ship, for his armada, to fight against his armada.
well,
And
go on.
I swear to you, on House Sir Loxon, that the East shall not fall. It is Red Nips who is falling this day.
I suppose I can send over a galleon or two. I'll see what I can do. I mean, this was supposed to be my day off, discussing some future things. Kind of sounds a bit sheepish. There he goes.
I'll drop another fucking chandelier on your head if you don't bring your ships
Ignore
over
that.
here
That's the
right.
ramblings of. Oh, Cody. That's the ramblings of a madman. I apologize.
He goes, yes, whatever. I'll send some over. he
And say hi
kind
to
of-
Scarlet for me.
Jesus.
Okay, I will. And he kind of hangs it back to your mother, who just says, "What's happening over there? Just come back in one piece, alright? I mean, we're
Of
arranging
course
your
not.
wedding over here, so we don't."
One Piece, you say?
So we
I can-
we don't want to bring a corpse to the proceedings,
No, we can handle this. I'm not weak anymore.
All right then. Best of luck, son.
Thank you.
And she hangs up.
Wait. Do we have time to call the dwarf, the dwarf elder? Maybe they could send some over.
It appears you do not, as the
No, Sam.
the fleet that was approaching from distant specks in the horizon are now arranging themselves with your small fleet being the only thing in the way between them and Amberholm, as a very large figure steps out onto the deck and of the lead ship, and it's a rather familiar figure, one that you would recognize as Rufus Ruminus.
What?
It's great to see you all again, my little pirate association underlings.
Rufus, don't tell me you're conspiring with the Dread Pirate Red Nips!
Conspiring with? That's quite the joke, my boy. As he, his large coat that he's previously worn is, unfastened.
Actually,
And
an amazing friggin' twist. I'm not even joking.
Dog, never trust a fucking mono-type dragon trader.
He pulls his coat aside to reveal his bare chest and 2 ruby red nipples gleaming in the sunlight.
My jaw
You
drops.
son of a bitch!
All I can see is red.
I gotta say, I must extend my gratitude to you and the rest of the association for all the intel I receive across the entirety of Lagunia. And my, how you've all grown. I mean, when I sent you off to fight Prasaga, I thought that was the end of you. Speaking of, it appears that you've brought him with you. Well, he's quite the shell of his former self, I must admit.
How dare you?
You forget yourself, fiend. You are in the presence of a noble serpent, one of the offspring of your lord Igyali.
Well,
You are also in the presence of the great Oliver Sir Loxon of House Sir Loxon, descendant of Adventurer Sir Loxon
And company.
and company.
I am aware. I've heard many tales of your exploits, in fact. And it's for that reason that I would like to say, how would you like to put that power to good use, eh? How about you join me in taking down the world government, and together we will be the rightful rulers of the ocean. Power is all, and we will take our rightful place. How
The
about
ocean
it?
does not belong to tyrants such as yourself.
I couldn't have said it better myself, my friend. The ocean belongs to one being and one alone.
Well, if you aren't going to join me then, I would strongly suggest moving aside, because I have an ancient ruins to attend to. And after 20 years of building up this facade of association, I won't be stopped by a measly group of ex-landlubbers. Especially not that I now have this. As he pulls out a magnificently crafted blunderbuss with a barrel count that would send shivers down your spine.
While this is happening,
Shiver me, Tim.
can I can I attempt to tape some cannons together?
Tape them together in what way?
I want to make a 4-barreled cannon.
Oh shit! Give me intelligence engineering.
I want to try to. I am healthy.
You gotta yell it, dude. You gotta yell it.
And I'm absolutely gonna be yelling "extend" to
Oh yeah, of course.
hammer in these fucking cannons. As I add a hero P.
Hero. Oh, let's go.
Ooh, there
That's
she
what
is.
we wanted.
That'll do it.
As he's giving his kind of little speech, Eddie appears to be in full mechanics mode. No ears are entering his ears as he just gets to doing what he does best. Engineering shit. And he gathers together 4 of the cannons, each shooting different shaped cannonballs, and tapes them together
Oh no.
in a kind of constructing them in a way that's Got 2 on the bottom, 2 on top. Nice little even setup. And as Rufus is kind of giving his speech.
Also, I just want to add on. I just think this would be very funny to also have like one of those different shaped like children's toys, where you like put the thing through the hole.
Oh yeah, it's like square circle.
But like that's how you load the cannonballs. You like put them in the right hole.
For a crit, I'm absolutely letting you have that. And
yeah, you put those in the hole, and then you lift it up and put them in.
Rufus is kind of taken aback for a second, but then he regains his composure. No, not you. You're not like the Grand Elder back in Dwarvonia. You would. This is a terrible facade of the true power that this weapon holds. But you can tell he's kind of sweating a bit as he watched you put that together so effortlessly, and such a dangerous looking weapon. But
Well, it's only gonna kill you, isn't it?
And Oliver also unhooks the Gatling the Eagle Gatling from his back and holds it in a ready position.
Oh, hell yeah.
You don't make it any further from this shoreline, Captain Rednips.
And as this is happening, you actually begin to see several things happening. From all directions, there appears to be ships coming in of different shapes and sizes. And it seems to be coming from every which way. And both your group and Rufus are both looking around at what's happening. And as the ships gets closer, there is the first one to arrive is none other than the band of Balds, led by Baldbeard. With a new twinkle in his eye. Gallagher wielding the biggest mallet you've ever seen, and a very determined looking Jimmy who's not just the crew cleaner anymore.
Can you go through
Appears
the
to be a
time
lot
skip?
tougher. Baldbeard lets out a huge cry. I don't really know what you're up to, Rufus, but this ain't the man I once knew. And, you know, now that I got it good, I'm not gonna let anyone get in the way of my free ship cleans. As the rest of his crew cheer out from his sparkling clean ship. Maleko, the powerful government mage turned shopkeeper, has returned to his roots, and he's brought along his old military vessel. Well, what's going on here then? I heard the emergency signal and rushed right over. I've had to temporarily shut up shop for this, so I mean, let's make it snappy. I got customers waiting. You see, Captain Hunter turning up with his crew of old dogs. So, this is the man who sent his underling to bust my anchor. Well then, if there's one thing I hate more than a traitor, it's having it busted by the underling of a dirty traitor. And you can see a cloud of smoke that's rapidly approaching as the puffing quadrangulars turn up in a ship, all facing the same direction and puffing cigars.
God! I pull out a cigar and start puffing.
They
All four of
they
them
all
are puffing at the
simultaneously
same
lift
time.
out, like pull the cigar out of their mouth and lift it up as acknowledgement of you, Tony. The
What boys?
the Ratkin raft that you guys invaded the ship with turns up with their ratapult on deck.
The Ratapult!
We got the signal, and after what you did to the nest, it's only fair we pay back what we owe.
Oh yeah.
The dwarves turn up in a very similar stone ship to the one that you guys have. not quite as cool and not quite as damaged from being crashed into a wall, but they're here to help out. And finally, from the east, a rather large battle galleon filled with nobles approaches, and they ready up, and Rufus just can't help but let out a laugh. So, you're friends, do ya? So, bring it. Let's see who will win. My highly trained, ruthless mercenaries versus your ragtag fleet of weaklings and has-beens. As you guys will now enter a ship
you forget
combat.
one thing. Can I get one last thing in?
Yep.
You got one thing wrong, Rufus. You may have an ancient and powerful weapon in your hands, but there's no weapon greater than camaraderie.
Should have known it was Rufus Rednips.
It's both.
It makes so much sense now.
And Rufus's turn will come first as he tucks the blunderbuss back into the inside of his coat pocket and readies up his own huge cannon, which you recognize as one of the Amberholm defense systems that he's rigged onto his ship, and he will let out a large cannon blast aimed directly at your main ship. It appears he's at his time with the Pirates Association. He's still warming up, as he's not quite ready for combat, but still manages to launch a decently sized cannonball over to your ship for 1 ship damage.
So something I didn't notice immediately. Does the piece for the puffing quadrangular's ship have smoke on it?
Yes.
Yes. That wasn't me though. I think that was Zell.
Oh, dude, they gotta fucking deploy a, they gotta deploy a fucking smoke screen to give us stealth.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
As it now comes to the assets you
he's
have
out
to
here
get back to
somewhere,
his later ship. And you guys can make any joint actions you want to do, or just individual ones.
I'm gonna start firing off my my Eagle Gatling towards Rufus and his ship.
Fire the cannon with you, Eddie, if you want me to.
I'm gonna.
Flip.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. Do we still have
I don't have any
sacrifices? We still have
Yep.
sacrifices below deck, right?
Yep.
This is true.
I'm gonna sacrifice someone down below to commune with Krasaga and fucking empower him.
Alright. Sana, you can go first with a... I'll say
The best part
intelligence
is that
perform.
I was gonna say the best part about this is that the way I've spent my feats up until this point, there's no way I'm flipping less than 8 cards on this. All right, and I'm healthy, and I'm gonna pre-hero point it.
Hey, worth already.
Hey, yo.
I want to put 2 drive on it, just
Hey,
really
yo.
quick.
I mean, you don't have to worry about your jokers anymore. Go crazy.
Shit, that's true. Let me put another drive on. Let me put 1 more drive on. Okay.
There we
I wanted to
Let's
drive
go.
until I got another success.
Yeah.
So I think that was. No, oh shit.
You can reshuffle it.
That's true. I can. How do you shuffle?
Click the number. Yeah.
Oh, you click the number. That's
Shuffle
it.
stack,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Sort of.
That's
Uh,
7
So-
successes.
Does the PDF say who we've got below deck to sacrifice?
You have 2 human sacrifices and 1 cat sacrifice.
Okay.
But like a cat person, not like a normal
Yeah,
cat.
it's like a
I
cat
know.
thing.
Honestly, with the number of successes I've got, I feel like I can't justify not sacrificing all of them.
I agree.
I was gonna say.
completely agree.
It's true, they have been here for way too long. Sano, you quickly head below decks and grab the very malnourished and tied up sacrifices. And
Other people can make their flips first because I need to think about exactly what this ritual is.
okay. So
So let's just hold on to the fact that I'm holding 7.
Can I shoot your cannons though?
Be my guest. I don't have cannons.
Alright, done. I'm gonna fire the fucking 4-barreled cannon.
let's go. Give me a brawn and explosives cannons.
Pretty based.
Damn.
Tony still
I
can't
love-
use cannons.
I'd like to double down.
Right up to the end.
Tony still
like to double
has
down.
no fucking idea how to use a cannon.
Well, it's just because of all these fucking shapes he put in it. If they were just round cannons like normal, like, what the hell is this shit?
Tony keeps
Already
trying to load a square cannonball into the triangle hole. He's like, I just don't understand. Why couldn't they have made this simple?
Tony, you try to brute force the square cannonball down the square cannonball hole, and you eventually
Well, I
brute
think you meant
force
to
it.
say a
circle?
different shape. I think you meant to say a different shape.
Yeah.
You said you tried to brute force the square down the square.
Oh,
It's
Probably
working!
which probably doesn't take a ton of brute force in all honesty.
I meant to say star.
But he had it at a 45-degree angle. So.
Pretty based.
It is actually funny. You get it right.
He just
but
doesn't think to turn it, like, just, like,
He turned the fucking square hole into a star hole.
No, he thinks it's like, oh, where's the diamond shape? All there is the square shape, the star shape, the triangle. Like,
you push it in, and it really takes a lot of pushing in because it's wrong. But you are able to blast it out and deal some damage to Rufus's ship. But as the explosion happens, obviously the cannon doesn't take it too well, and that cannon is completely torn up from the wrong
all
facing.
4 of them, or just one of them?
Just one of the barrels, so it's now a 3-barreled cannon. Rufus laughs even though he just got hit. Yeah, that's right. I knew you guys didn't have it in you after all. Enjoy your 3 barrels, kids. He pulls himself to his feet as it comes to Oliver's turn. He was
Oliver's
Shooting
fucking
a
Can
firing
I instruct Tony on how to tell shapes apart?
No, you gotta load the cannon for me.
Okay, so I'm fucking firing the Eagle Gatling gun. What is that?
hell yeah.
Is that intelligence firearms?
I'll never learn.
Intelligence firearms +2.
This
don't
is
have-
true.
And I'm healthy. And you know, we'll pre a little bit. Good,
Yeah.
good. I'm happy that my second ever flip. Why is everything involving this stupid fucking Gatling gun a Joker?
You're definitely not used to firing guns, and especially not a gun as complex as the Eagle Gatling, because you missed the giant switch that says "Age up birds" as firing. You just shoot out a bunch of tiny little eagle chicks into the air, which are desperately flapping their wings to
That's so
get
mean!
back
I
on the
didn't
ship.
want this!
They
He's just egging the ship.
these new birds. Their first sight is of none other than Oliver himself. And
No!
going up to their new mother, they all start swarming his feet and
they're
legs
printing on him.
as they all start rubbing up, and Oliver can barely even move as he will flip slightly next on his next turn.
Your ammo is imprinted on you.
Oh, man. At least nothing
That
bad
actually
happened to
make it
them.
better.
I was gonna be really upset if something bad happened to the baby chicks.
They're perfectly fine.
Thank
As it
God.
comes to
Can
it
I
this time.
flip? Can I flip that switch? Like now that I notice it,
Yeah.
just for next time. Oh, there it is. It's basically the safety. I didn't turn the safety off.
Oh, man.
It's your turn.
I know.
If you need time, I think I've figured out what my 7 successes are.
Sure.
So I want to clarify, right? There's still a hole in the ship above my altar, right?
Well, you guys made it into a glass trapdoor. So yes, there is an access
That
point.
works. That honestly works. So I prepare the sacrifices on the altar. I'm using some like rope below the deck to sort of like twine them together. And I just sort of like I anoint them with whatever's nearby. So it's like, which I imagine is mostly just like seawater and maybe just some rum that's in barrels down there. And then afterwards, I sort of begin to chant, and while sitting on the altar, they like float up and out of the bottom of the ship and are sort of like flying in the air, and then sort of glow with this beacon that is very clearly signaling to Krasaga to eat them. And the idea is that doing so will be how he is empowered.
So, you do indeed just that. The glass trapdoor opens, and these poor captives who are on the brink of starvation and just like skeletons at this point, but still alive. They're brought up. Is it finally mealtime?
Or not.
They say to you, Salnar.
Meal time. But not for ye.
That it is, my friend. You shall serve as a glorious banquet to the noble progeny of your lord Igili.
That isn't what I meant exactly, but... And he's coughed by being raised even higher by the magic as he, kind of... They're raised up higher and higher, and eventually their bodies start to appear as though they're disintegrating into a fine mist. There's from toes up to their heads, their body starts deteriorating away thanks to the magic that's enveloping them. And
Oh, please tell me that the magic, like, floats into the gem on Krasaga.
well, I was going to say that it was gonna power up you guys in the ship, but it can absolutely go to Krasaga.
I feel like I feel like it would be insanely out of character for Saldar to not buff the serpent.
That is true. The mist kind of dissipates and it eventually just becomes a big ball of energy, which goes towards the serpent, who seems incredibly impressed by your display of sacrifice. Unlike everyone else, who is extremely horrified by what you've just done. But Krasaga will very willingly accept it as the energy begins to pour into his gem, and in real time you begin to see it glow and grow into a much larger and more potent looking gem, much like the one you fought many months ago. And Krasaga goes, thank you, Salinar. I could always rely on your enduring faith to see me through these tough times.
Noble son of Igyali, take this sacrifice into your body and use it to smite those who would rebel against your father's name. That is your duty, as it is us all.
Speaking of... Oh, hang on, it's still Eddie's turn.
Yeah.
Eddie, what would you like to do?
Since my last one broke, I want to see if I can't find another gun.
Wait an investigation to find another gun.
You know what? I'll throw a hero P.
Hero P? Hero Penny?
Yeah.
You know, those are mine.
You
I
kind
don't
of,
take my hero.
You kind of look around the deck for any kind of weaponry you can use, and as you're looking, you notice a glinting on another boat. On Eyepatch's ship, he appears to be holding a small pistol that he has sleight of handed taken from one of the prisoners on the way up, and kind of shout order and almost order him to give it you, which he kind of looks a little spooked by your guys' forces at the moment, and Krasaga next to him, and he kind of just tosses the bird pistol up to you.
Hell yeah. I guess my last two guns broke, but...
You can have bird pistols to use useful items. As it comes to everyone else's turn, as both the allied and the opposing fleets are going to attempt to sink each other in the fastest manner possible. This flip is going to be out in the open.
Hell
Maybe.
yeah.
A 52 card flip.
The bros and the
Oh my
foes
God.
just get straight to blasted. Krasaga, imbued with his new energy, readies a huge beam out of his gem and blasts it towards some of the fleet, who recoil back. They, holy shit. Oh, fuck. I'll just flip the rest of these and then describe
Love blooms on the battlefield.
Wait, hold on. Is it almost exactly even?
Yeah, except we got 2 more.
Oh, hell yeah. So we're winning.
Hell yeah. The as I said, Krosaga takes some blasts. The puffing quadrangulars begin to take out their cigars and, in synchronization, blast out their cannons towards the opposing forces.
I came back to a lot of successes and a lot of jokers.
The allied and opposing forces are fighting at the moment. Moiko starts using his powerful mage spells to take a blast at the foes. And it appears that some of the foes weren't very well equipped, as they're also having trouble figuring out the shapes and sizes of their cannons. And one of the enemy ships completely takes their cannons out of commission, as they can they cause a huge explosion on their ship. But yeah, it appears that maybe your forces weren't as strong as you once thought, as one of your allies has turned his ship 180 degrees, and Eye Patches is now sailing away.
Oh, fuck off, Eye Patches! I hate this dude so much!
Well, this is a fun party, boys, but I'm out, so you have fun with all this Red Nips business or whatever.
It is the Radon fight.
I was praying for that Joker to happen.
No, what? Fuck that guy.
I mean, that's what we get for inviting them, right?
Oliver just fucking turns to us and goes, I really, really hate Eye Patches.
Hey, know who you're talking to, buddy?
I meant the person, not you.
Rufus is going to stand up tall at the top of his mast and say, "You wouldn't dare oppose me, would you?" As a general intimidation against the entire Allied forces. He tries to bring in some of his clout as an ancient
Oh no, he's
tyrant.
clout farming!
He's clout farming.
And for a lot of the Allied forces who were here, who were old enough to remember, especially the dwarves, they seem to be a little shook by this proclamation, and they will flip a bunch less on their turn. As it now comes back to the crew's turns. What would you all like to do?
I have something. Can I go first? Or do we go in order?
You don't have to go in order.
I am going to place down the Gatling gun gently on the ground. Because I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I'll deal with that in a minute. I'm going to take out the magic potion that was given to me. And I'm downing the whole thing at once.
Okay.
For an ultimate spirit magic roll.
So, this isn't your turn.
Because he
but
said
I'm
it
gonna
was
say
3 uses.
This
He
isn't.
said it was 3 uses, and I was like, what if I just drank the whole thing at once?
This isn't your turn, but I'm gonna say that you will have to flip to see how well you take the potion. La potion. as it is
La
described.
potion. What do I have to roll to see if I do well?
See, maybe you want to wait a second, because I got lethal 3, and I was wondering, should I shoot the cannon, or should I do
Hold
the
on.
speed?
What am I rolling to see if I can keep the potion down?
Give me brawn and spirit magic.
Okay, I don't have. I
Let
have
him-
1 brawn.
You know what? Here's the thing. I would say make the flip to keep the potion down. Don't do your action until Brown Hero speeches.
Okay.
Assuming that's
Sure.
what it's doing.
And I am healthy.
Yo, okay.
Well,
Do I just fucking get like a Super Saiyan power up? What happens?
You pull out this glass bottle which you've been holding on
I
to dearly
dramatically-
for a while.
I dramatically pull out the cork with my teeth and then spit the cork off the side of the ship.
Your blonde
just-
hair gets somehow even blonder.
And I just drink, can I just do like a full chug, like I don't even stop to breathe and this thing's empty.
Yeah. I'll say that the camera turns upside down to showcase the fine print on the side of this bottle, which clearly says, "To be drunk in portions of 3 cups, do not drink all at once." Yet, Oliver is, after his many drinking contests that he's been involved in over his adventures, able to stomach this potion, and he will gain +6 successes to his next 3 magic actions.
And question:
Jesus Christ.
does anything in me visually change? Like, could you just add some flavor? Because I fucking just downed a really strange potion. I don't know.
You kind of let your head fall down after glugging it all. You wipe your mouth with your hand, and you look up with an extremely invigorated look in your eyes as you start to begin levitating off the deck of the
hell
ship,
yeah.
and the eagle chicks that were all around your feet are now all falling off and trying to jump up to reach their mother, but you're just out of range. You
see,
feel the energy.
I was gonna. No, continue.
Feel the energy come into you that you've never quite felt before. Huge rush. Alright, go on, Dingle.
Oh yeah.
I was totally gonna say that the fucking eagle chicks should form up on his head like Super Saiyan hair.
That's way fucking sicker. The chicks, not knowing what's coming over them, are also beginning to levitate all on their own as they begin flying up to their new nest, which is Oliver's beautiful locks. And as they nestle themselves, you begin to take on the appearance of a warrior that only shows himself every 1 in 1,000 years.
Oh shit! I finally get it, Sir Loxin.
It took you that long?
As Tony, did you say you wanted to do a friendship speech?
Oh, I know the speech time.
Oh, I thought someone said you were
It's
doing that.
It sounded.
He was
I
torn
heard-
between either firing the cannons or doing the speech.
Well, I was asking you guys, but it seems like
Beach would be cool.
yeah, one out.
This is probably one of the final battles. It has to be speed.
I feel like a speech coupled with,
With-
Oliver's fucking lethal 6 is probably gonna.
Yeah, you know, I got a lot
I've
of,
got the. Oh my god, I can't say it.
And
I've
no
got the
jokers.
perfect idea.
You gotta use all 6 of your drive though on your
Yes.
foot at a hero point.
He's
Yes.
also got no jokers left.
Oh
Holy
shit! You definitely have to do that. Then.
Fellas, I got
You,
the
can kill the,
best.
you gotta kill the DM. You can kill the DM next turn.
This is absolutely a turn
Actually,
where you
you can
can theoretically kill the DM.
Nah, he's burned his crit, I'm good.
That is actually
That's
true.
true.
Burden's crit. It's gonna be hard. It's actually hard for him to me to reach that 20 without a crit.
Oh, it's a
Don't worry
20.
about it.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so through charm, empathy, and
And
hero.
you don't have any
E,
jokers either, Brown. I don't think. Do you?
And huh?
Do you have any jokers left?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh
I think
shit.
yeah, I think he does.
And,
I'm the
and
one
they're
who
not-
I'm
but
the
this
one who
is
also
lethal
doesn't have any
3.
jokers left.
Yeah, it's lethal 3.
I got 1 joker.
Hey, whoa!
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh,
What
what was
speech
I
is this?
thinking, dude?
He preed too hard.
Sorry, dude. We talked too much about it. I fucking forgot I was supposed to do the hero speech. I'm listening to Pokemon music. Damn, my bad, boys.
For that, we put him back, we shuffle this, we get him out again, and we do it properly.
Darn it, I'm gonna have to count them all again, dude.
Yes,
Golly.
Shuffle deck.
That should be punishable by death. I
Thinking.
think.
I'm so sorry, boys. I'm just.
Now get him out again.
I'm out of it. Ooh.
Get him out of here!
What was I thinking? Like,
Don't give him his jacket.
You weren't.
He wasn't.
I
thinking.
wasn't. Yeah. That's true. That's true.
That's that 1 int finally coming into play.
Then.
I still laugh every time I think about the last session when it was like, Tony, with your quick wit.
Relatively.
Alright. Alright, lads. This is the time. The day that we kill Red Nips and cut his nipples off. Really this time. I mean it. I know I say this a lot when I'm doing my speeches. Okay. But we're really gonna do it today. We're gonna fuck that bastard up. We're gonna cut his nipples off.
Shit.
We're gonna sink every single one of his ships. And even the lifeboats. Carrying the women and children. I have no remorse for anybody who steps in line with the Red Nips crew. He's a monster in my eyes, a beast of the sea. He deserves to be drowned like the worst of them. So we'll put him to a salty grave today. Or unless he's feeling particularly peaceful, in which case perhaps we'll spare his life. Because we're good people. And what was I thinking? We'll scalp the son of a bitch! Arr!
What a perfect way to end the speech. I was like, the end card has
That was
to
an
be
amazing speech.
the end card has to be a face card, otherwise it would just end. So 6
Bro.
Successes.
This is
Yo,
actually
I'm-
9 successes.
Bro,
Oh.
this is fucking a +9!
+9.
Well, it's actually plus 4.
You guys are
Plus, and then
invigorated by
and then,
this.
Wait,
and then plus by 6.
Yes, that's,
Oh my
it's gonna
lord.
be a funny flip.
Is that plus 6 cards or plus 6
Come out of the
success?
oven 1 minute
It,
ago.
it's
It's very, very cold.
well. So Zed, when for your potion, I don't know if this is like I don't know if he misspoke. I don't remember the actual effect of the item, but Zedgen definitely said 6 successes.
I meant when I was introducing it, I meant to say it adds flips, but then when I misspoke and said successes, I just kind of stuck with it.
And
I
then
mean,
this is
he had
also
to, he had
plus
to,
successes?
he had to get a high roll to be able to drink that thing in one. So you
And
know
I
what?
did.
I'm fine.
And these
can
are
have some
also
bullshit.
successes.
Are these successful?
So
No.
Are these-
These are flips.
Oh, these are flips. So plus 9 cards, Jesus.
Oliver's next flip is lethal 6 +9.
I'm literally just going to be like the fucking panel from like Watchmen Dr. Manhattan. I'm just pointing at this dude. He's gonna fucking evaporate into blood.
you guys, everyone around, all the allied forces and all the opposing forces, including Rufus, are all in clear earshot of this enrousing speech, and Tony has just delivered what is possibly the greatest war call in the history of pirating, as
The history of Lagunia.
the history of Lagunia, as he says his final word and raises his double hook to the sky, and everyone can't help but cheer. Even those in the opposing side are kind of looking at Ed Tony like, did we pick the wrong guy to follow?
Oh, they definitely did.
Oh, okay. That is so perfect you said that because I know what my flip is.
Alright.
I'm gonna dig. I want to dig as deep as I can, and just sort of like, just summon all of knowledge of the Lord Serpent and all of the reverence for him that I feel in my heart, and I want to summon the visage of Igyali behind us to put the fear of God in the entire enemy fleet.
Let's
Do
fucking
it.
go. Give me intelligence and spirit.
Okay, so
+9.
so that's 8 cards.
I say
And
you should
I'm
hero
healthy.
point for this.
Yeah, a quick.
I'm hero pointing and driving as well when it's my flip.
Hold on. You know, I'm gonna put my drive to 0. I was at 2, but I'm gonna put both of my drive on this.
Wait,
And this is the first of 9.
Wait, 1 second.
What?
Or did I do my math wrong?
8 plus healthy plus hero point plus 2 drive.
Yeah.
So that's not the first of 9.
Oh, so that okay. So this is all right. So this is my flip before the hero speech.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Oof. What the hell?
All right.
Ooh.
All right. I
Okay,
I
1.
apparently had a very top-loaded deck.
You really needed it.
Yeah.
You've got 9 left though.
Yeah. So that's
One
that's
success.
1 success.
Now you have a chance to crit again, or Joker.
Just use that to signify.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, what
Now
the
you have a low
fuck?
loaded deck. 3 successes.
How many
All
cards?
those
Wow.
cards and 3 successes.
Like
Bro, are you
17?
kidding me?
3 success. Oh, 3 success.
Alright.
Bro, are you kidding me?
That's rough.
This was Saldar's big moment.
I flipped 22 cards.
20? Oh yeah, you're right.
Damn, we should play poker tonight.
What are we doing with this flip again?
All right.
My
Can I
man Blood.
retcon it to just putting Igyali's face on the front of the ship so I don't just completely embarrass myself?
I'll give you that. I feel bad for it, honestly.
Who invited my man Blood? He thinks he's part of the team.
Bro thinks he's on the team.
Bro thinks he's on the team.
You're straight after Tony's rousing speech, you Sal, now you gather very deep into your memories of the time when Eagerly revealed himself to you many years ago.
I can picture myself sinking beneath the waves and then Igyali's face appearing before me.
It's still quite hazy, but it's enough to make a rather intimidating looking magical visage of the ancient sea creature on the mast of your ship, which combined with the already intimidating mascot of Harry that you've got on the front is enough to make the most scared of the mercenaries on the opposing side just kind of look around, see that everyone else is preoccupied, and
Jump ship.
just sails off as fast as he can before his boss can reprimand him. Rufus sees this happen and goes, "Well, it's no surprise to anyone that the weak are filtered out by the strong, and I must commend your strength so far. But I'm afraid it's not enough. Men, get him!" But I believe we still have some people on the ship to go through. Tony
it
and
was
Eddie
me, I
do have
think?
some turns. And
Wait,
Oliver.
did Oliver's drink count as an action?
No.
No.
He still has an action as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
Who
I wanted to
wants
make
to-
sure because it sounded like I don't know if, I mean maybe I'm mistaken, Sin, but it sounded like you were about to chime in.
I had an idea, and it's spirit magic, and I just want to see how much I roll before I describe what the spell is.
Fair enough. I've got an idea for mine as well.
So
Well, it's
intelligence.
something spirit magic +9.
Yeah. So, okay, that's the base. I'm healthy. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna drive. 1, 2,
I was gonna say, if I didn't see that
3,
change to a 0, I was
4,
gonna be very disappointed.
5, 6.
Throw a
Okay.
hero point on there. If you're
Yeah,
gonna
hero
if
point.
you're gonna throw all your
Two.
drive on, I mean, come on.
Okay. Yeah. And what was this friendship
Plus
speak bonus?
9.
It was
Plus
+9.
1,
Almost
2,
perfect.
3,
Yeah, you'll
can have
have
one
one
card
card
remaining.
left.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, fellas.
Jesus.
Oh, wait. Let's just.
What the fuck?
Let's see. Well, I mean, it's a deck of cards. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no crit
And then
because I
this
already
is-
used it.
+6 successes.
Oh, +6, right? So let's see. 1, 2. Let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
If you didn't
So
have anything
13
in specific in mind, I had a good thing for this. But if you have something
Um,
in mind, I'll let you know.
Do you want to DM it to me real quick, and I can say whether or not? Because I had an
Yeah.
idea too, but I don't want you to spoil it. Everyone, just hold on. The fucking graphics are loading. We're rendering a new area.
Hold on.
We're entering a fucking scripted cutscene.
But it's on an older console where it's an HDD, not an SSD.
Please
so it
switch to
takes
disc
the-
2 to view this cutscene.
Of Oliver just fucking obliterating Pirate Red.
It's literally just a fucking whole
It's a
ass
quick time
movie on the
event.
other disc.
Yeah, it's a quick time. Okay, that's a good idea. But can I add something to that? Because I had this idea for such a long time, Zay.
Yeah, just describe it.
Okay. So, what Oliver summons is... Where did I fucking put the, Hold on. Oliver summons can I combine basically two ideas into one, Zedgen? I did
Sure.
flip pretty high.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. He summons, how do you say this? Ophiuchus, the Serpent Bearer, constellation, which is a real constellation, and when I saw it, I immediately thought of Salnar, because it's literally a guy handling a giant snake. Like a
Oh,
giant,
shit.
like, just... Like, I sent Dingle that before as a joke, but then... So, what?
I'm glad you found the right opportunity to use this.
But he's going to do that, but it's not going to look like a... I wanted to bring the idea of, like, the giant human, like, constellations being mechs, like, star mechs, basically. So it looks like a giant mecha Salnar, and like instead of one hand of he has one humanish hand, but the other hand is
Snakes.
it's a snake, and the end of the arm is like the mouth of the serpent.
The grafted guy.
And as that's happening, all of the little chicks that
That you
all
shot
of the little
Gatling
chicks
gun.
that I try to shoot out a Gatling gun get imbued with my leftover spirit energy and turn into these giant majestic eagles, which basically are now gonna turn into fucking mini stealth bomber nukes.
No, and then the eagles start flying around the top of the giant robot Salnar to make him look even bigger.
This is the fucking best combat of this fucking
They-
season.
Oh, I have an idea. They load up into the giant mecha Salnar to be his ammunition.
He equips the fucking bird cannon.
They get shot out
And,
with
uh,
a Gatling gun again.
Out of a giant snake Gatling gun. And again, I hope Salnar I hope Salnar likes that I based the serpent bearer off of him. It's just a giant Salnar, but it has like a robotic kind of like squarish kind of metallic face. But I will say
So-
it looks definitely like Salnar.
So, I will say, as a character, I love that, but there is no way Salnar sees this as anything but a fucking divination from Iguli.
And Oliver, who's able to levitate, he kind of levitates next to the shoulder of this giant mech, and just silently snaps his finger once, and just a barrage of like spirit magic imbued giant golden eagles out of a giant Mecha Salinar just start like hammering away at Rufus's ship and his fleet.
Holy shit.
And how what's the people's reaction to this? Have I get any kind of reaction from either friend or foe? Either bro or
absolutely.
foe?
It's everything that. It's the only thing that everyone can look at. Because just after Rufus gave his little mini speech about strength ruling all, you immediately summon the most impressive magical feat that anyone has seen in their lifetimes. Some of this huge figure which, as you said, shoots out all them eagles. And faster than they can react, the now fully grown eagles, willing to do anything for their dear mother, Oliver, is going to rip through the opposing forces, sinking all but one of them.
No, I forgot. Do I still have
and-
magic plus flips for my next two spirit magic attacks you said?
Yeah.
Or is this okay? I will say though, after the first attack, I will say the levitating kind of. I don't levitate anymore, but Oliver kind of like gently lands back on the deck of the ship and points to Rufus and says, "You wanted true power, and I've shown you it this day. Do not ever cross the House of Sir Loxon again, dread pirate."
His huge galleon, which has taken quite a few meaty hits from that attack. Well, credit's due where credit's due. It appears I've underestimated you, but it's not over yet. And you guys are forgetting one clear thing. I have a trump card up my sleeve. And pushed against the wall, I'm not
Is
afraid
that
to.
AI art of a bird mech?
Yes.
That looks awesome.
Oh, that looks fucking,
That looks fucking sick as
I'm gonna
hell.
say it looks like that, but the head is Salinar.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like that.
As it comes to Eddie's turn.
I'm so glad I was able to. Giant old man with arm made out of snake shooting eagles from gun. This is the greatest fucking. Damn.
Alright, I do have
I
an
like how
idea.
despite you saying giant old man, it still gave it a bird head.
Yeah,
And would it give it a snake
Yeah,
tail?
just
I appreciate the snake tail.
Snake Tail's cool.
look. It's
Um,
close to Salinar. It's fine.
I'm gonna use my last two golden cans, make a couple banana bombs, toss them over and like
Shit.
toss them over to Rednip shit and like skeet shoot him.
Hey yo, he got the banana bomb.
Give me intelligence engineering.
Yo, I can't believe this is the first banana bomb in RPG history.
Second.
Second,
When did we have a banana bomb before?
The centaur,
when you guys were
right?
fighting the giraffe things, I
The
think.
bonus episode.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right.
Monkey tars, I'm thinking.
Monkey
Oh, yeah.
tars.
Monkey toe.
That's right. We killed the monkey tarts with a banana bomb.
Spoiled that one for myself. Oops.
Oh yeah, that's right. The DM
think
zone
Red Wolf's
automatically
wasn't-
flips cards.
I think
Yeah.
Red Nips wasn't expecting us to be just absolutely unhinged. Oh.
All right, cool start.
All
All right,
Oh,
even
cool
better
flip.
end.
That's a pretty cool flip.
That's the coolest flip I've ever seen.
Eddie forgot that the banana bomb bounces, and it's gonna and all the extras are gonna
Hey,
come right in
don't
our
spoil
face.
my ideas.
I was thinking, oh no, the monkey maids are coming, dude.
The monkey maids.
Mer monkeys.
Bird monkey.
No, I love monkey maids way more.
I did that earlier in the fucking campaign, I swear to God. I
You,
called something maids.
You
Rat
begin
maids or something.
smacking
I can believe that.
the cans into shape with your mallet as you always have done. And of course your mallet is the perfect curvature to craft these into banana bombs. And you clank them into shape and yell, "Bombs ahoy!" as you lob them over as hard as you can towards Rufus's ship. But as the kind of can connects with the side of his ship, the tab opens and all the pent-up energy blasts the cannons directly towards the ship of the puffing quadrangulars, and it blasts cleanly through their ship with all that power.
Not the fucking quadrangulars!
And the quadrangulars, seemingly unfazed, just kind of stand there smoking and discussing the latest sports game as their ship falls below the ocean's waves.
I can't believe you killed the smoking quadrangulars.
Wait, what?
Can't
That's
believe it.
unacceptable.
They drowned because they couldn't stop smoking.
They couldn't swim to the surface in time. Their lung capacity was too low.
Well, we're actually gonna see about that.
Years of smoking
quadrangulars.
finally caught up to them. They can't hold their breath.
Flip siege, dude. That guy's
Oh!
alive. That guy's alive.
Yes!
That guy's dead as fuck.
One of the more heavier smokes of the group is kind of just accepting his fate. He's lived a good life. He gets one last puff in of smoke before he sinks before the waves, but his friend is not so. He's not gonna take that light.
What? Why is the banana so big?
Because it's more of a metaphor. It's a painting known as the death of the quadrangulars.
But one of the crew members is not gonna take. He's not gonna become the puffing triangular so easily as he kind of grabs him by the wrench of his coat, and the rest of them manage to cross the distance to Amberholm's shore, where they sit there coughing and spluttering and definitely out of the action at this point. But
and then they immediately go back to talking about whatever the fuck you were talking about before.
Start setting up a small campfire on the beach, get out their fishing rods, get out their beers and cigars, and it's just a day in the life at this point.
I like to imagine they're like sitting there, like they like cough up seawater, and they're like, oh, I need to catch my breath, and immediately fucking light up a cigar.
I was even thinking like they light the campfire and they got like their wet cigars on sticks over it to dry them off.
It is coming to the Allied forces versus opposing,
Opposing
singular
forces.
remaining subordinate that Rufus has left.
Yo.
Well,
Oh, interesting.
yo, they got the same flip and both jokered. That's nuts.
This is gonna be the greatest climax of RPG. Actually, every climax of RPG is the greatest climax.
Climax.
They all begin to ready up their cannons. And they all go bombs away at the exact same time as the cannonballs collide in midair at the exact midpoint and reflect perfectly back to each sender.
Oh my word.
As they're going to be taking some damage back to each ship, but most of the bros are okay, but the remaining opposing force is clearly on its last legs. As it comes to Rufus's turn, as he goes, well, you guys truly put up a fight. You know, it's not really fair to to jump a guy with such numbers, you know. I'm afraid I'm gonna bring out some of the big guns. Guns designed to kill a god. As he pulls out the 4-barreled blunderbuss from his coat pocket, aims it directly at the main ship.
No.
And holy shit, he... Okay, so...
Did he Joker?
You watch as as energy begins to form around the gun. It appears as though all the wind around it is being sucked into it as this thing charges up for its first fire in forever. And as it charges up, the trigger is pulled and a huge blast, 4 blasts of energy erupts from the barrel and it flies towards the ship, and it will deal 7 damage.
Oh.
Blows a hole straight fucking through it.
He kind of lifts the barrel up and blows the smoke off. This thing ain't so bad after all. Nice test run I got. Ready for the real deal later on, I guess. As it comes to the crew's turn once again.
Whoever wants to go first is free to go. I'm just gonna still be
Yeah,
doing
fucking
spirit.
blast. With the cannon. Tri-barreled cannon.
I'll add the supporting fire with my pistol.
So he doesn't fucking break it.
And Braun firearms for you, Eddie.
Wait, what was I flipping?
Braun cannons.
Ranking wrong, yeah.
Just the bird gun, give a +1.
Plus bird gun.
Yeah, the bird pistol you found from
Yo.
my pack. Oh, hey, no.
Brad.
Yo,
Brown, we saw
Who's
that.
Andy?
We
Who's
saw that.
Andy?
healthy and
We saw that.
Dingle's the answer. But he saw it.
Wait, I'm the ante?
You're the answer.
Yo, kill that. Are you kidding me? Absolutely kill that Joker for Tony finally learning to use a cannon at the climactic moment of the campaign.
He fits the triangle into the triangle hole. Oh my lord.
Holy
Hey,
fuck,
yo!
How is the pistol stronger than the cannon, dude?
it's
Anyway,
the teamwork.
Yeah,
Teamwork
you're right.
makes the dream work,
I
gentlemen.
was about to say, dude.
so I'll say altogether 8 plus
Eddie shoots the cannonball with the pistol, accelerating it to incredible
That
speed.
Can you stop stealing my ideas before I fucking say them?
I'm sorry. We both have that fucking intuition.
Eddie, for once in his life, feels willing to guide Tony to fit the right cannonball in the right hole. As he,
It's so beautiful. It's like that movie Ghost, but instead of making pottery, it's putting in the right hole. So he's like behind him, like helping him put it in.
And also, unlike Ghost, Eddie is alive. So he's just a real dude, just like guiding hands around.
But
like
the romantic
It's
music.
like that movie Angel in the Outfield.
No, but
except-
the it's still romantic. It's still got romantic music playing.
No, they're definitely gonna fuck after this battle.
Ayo.
Right.
Tony pulls out the cannonball that he's been saving up for a long time. He's been excited to use the diamond-shaped cannonball for so long. But no, it's not diamond. It's like I kind of just
Like
imagine it
rhombus.
like various, like loads of spikes pointing out in every direction. It's kind of not even really
That
a
shape.
like
cohesive
the
shape.
Star cannon.
I was partially expecting you to say it's not actually a diamond-shaped cannonball. It's just another square cannonball that he considers the diamond cannonball because of how he's holding it.
That's also
I like that more. He tucks in the quote-unquote diamond cannonball, guided by Eddie's careful hands into cannon as Eddie readies his shot, lifts out with one arm dramatically. It's kind of side-on shot, and Eddie fires the diamond cannonball, and
Tony.
So,
Tony fires the my bad. Eddie, and as soon as the explosion happens, Eddie is going to pull up the bird pistol and aim a shot directly at the cannonball, which propels it with even greater force.
Gives it more spin.
Yeah, it puts a spin on it like a fucking pro bowler.
He fucking imbues the cannonball with the spin.
And Tony and Eddie do the Johnny and Gyro pose as a spinning cannonball.
That's a good one.
That's perfect.
That's a good one.
that's a commission if I ever heard one.
As the angle that
You
it
should
kind of
commission me to draw it.
Yo, Sid, are your comps open?
Yeah, they
Gyro
open.
open.
They open.
the spinning cannonball kind of ricochets, sinking the last remaining mercenary, and colliding directly with Rufus's galleon, which tears a ginormous hole through the side of it and immediately begins to sink. As the and Rufus can
That was perfect how that was the last hit too, by the way. He finally
that was a
fucking
fucking
loads the
amazing
cannon.
final hit. But Rufus is
I had to be the anti-joke because I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god, if this combat ends with Tony finally using a cannon correctly.
the Rufus lets out a huge laugh. Ah, you rookies, you really surprised me. I mean, it's not every day that a bunch of jumped up upstarts can take out a ruthless tyrant. Or I don't know, maybe I've lost some of my touch, but
Oh,
Here's-
don't
I'm gonna
flatter
have to make-
yourself.
I'm gonna have to make the final card up my sleeve make itself known.
Pulls out an actual card from Space Kings, and it imbues him with power.
He kind of lets out
draws
a
crit. He flips a crit IRL.
Yeah.
Shit.
he lets out a kind of like a bird call as several birdkin that were still allied with him descend upon Amberholm, and he yells out, "Go, my feathered friends! Take out all of the innocent civilians you can see, as we reclaim our island once more." And
Right.
and as he's doing that, he kind of gets out an emergency escape boat off the deck of the ship,
He gets an
pushes it into the
inflatable life
water,
raft.
and jumps on, and surrounds himself with a bubble to made out of like aura energy, and goes, "You made it far, but it's the end of the road, fellas. You can't stop me now. You may defeat me in battle, but it's time for the final stage of my plan to commence." As he descends below the ocean.
That's the beauty of the ocean, Red Nips. The road never ends.
There are no roads that escape. There are no roads that are not also paths of the Lord Serpent Igyali.
The old mage Maleko will come up to you in his ship and go, the old bubble dive. You want
We need to
you want to
get
chase
after
him
him.
down, right?
We need
Come-
to get
come
after him,
here.
Maleko!
I will mark your vessel with the same power. As he also envelops your ship in a similar looking bubble of aura. Do not worry about Amberholm, my friends. We will take care of the situation up here, but please,
Protect it
I do
with
not
all
know
your
what
life.
Rufus is planning.
I made a promise.
And
Let's go.
the bubble forms around your ship, and you go beneath the waves on the pursuit of Pirate Red Nips, who's making his getaway deep below the waves. and you kind of lose sight of him as he goes into the murky depths, but eventually once you get deep enough, you see some kind of like crumbling entrance held up by some marble pillars that you wouldn't usually notice unless you specifically dive deep enough down here. And it kind of caves upwards, which means that there's a well, this doesn't quite fit the theme, but I mean, let's roll with it.
I just looked at the chat. My condolences when Tony has to unload a cannon.
Yep.
I'm fucking dying.
As you're kind of docking your ship at that entrance, you see an also hastily docked emergency life raft that's here. I'm guessing you guys will wanna exit your ship and
We dock and fucking run after him.
I exit my ship. Our ship. I slash his escape.
Tires. You
Good
slash
idea.
his tire. Yo, slash
slash
the
his
bubble. You
ship
slash
tire.
the bubble. You slash the bubble.
you pop his fucking bubble.
I pop his fucking bubble.
And I'm just fucking. Let's just speed in after him.
You're kind of running down this long corridor, which, as you're running down, each of you notice that it's full of these ancient-looking carvings with what appears to be some kind of sea serpent engraved on these cavern walls.
Oh god.
Some kind of sea serpent, huh?
Some. It's kind of crazy, I know.
Does Salnor even need to flip to
No,
identify
no,
these
hell no.
engravings?
You immediately recognize it as the Great Serpent Eagerly.
Salnor can barely even. Salnor, like, he has to summon all of his strength to not, like, fall to his knees when he realizes where we are. Friends,
Cool.
do you not understand the hallowed ground on which we tread?
Looks like wet rocks to me.
Yes, but these rocks were wet not by man, but by our great Lord Serpent. We have entered a site of Ikyali's divine grace, before since lost to the world.
And as you're kind of still hurrying along, you eventually follow it along to its end and kind of find yourself in this like huge opening which appears to be some kind of ancient ritual room, as it has like a huge altar near the back, and standing right by the altar is none other than Red Nips holding the four-barreled blunderbuss and surrounded by an impenetrable looking bubble shield of aura. Now this is it, boys. You may have taken down my entire fleet, but it doesn't matter. It was for nothing. My plans will be going into motion either way, and you will be the first to witness it. Now watch and learn. It's finally time for me to take my rightful power and mark everyone in this world with red nipples.
That's funny. Didn't know that dying was part of your plan.
He kind of laughs at
I'll
that.
be marked as red nipples, alright. Once I cut them off your chest!
Kind of steps back onto
You
the
won't get away with this.
onto the great marble altar, and his eyes like roll back into the back of his head, and he starts hissing and reciting some kind of ancient serpent tongue incantation.
No, what is he saying?
Impossible. Who taught you those words?
He's completely unresponsive as the cave goes silent, and you can't help but
this song
notice.
slaps for this moment. Holy shit.
The song just slaps. You all can't help but notice a huge ball of light begin to form around the ceiling of this opening. It grows larger and larger, and around the rim you notice the insignia of an Ouroboros as you immediately all recognize this as some kind of ancient portal. As an enormous, sleepy-looking reptilian head emerges from the other side of the portal, and following it, the huge body of a mighty sea serpent and massive, scaly wings, which takes up a huge portion of this cavern. Salinar, as soon as you set eyes on it, you recognize it as the vision of the sea serpent that's plagued your dreams and memories for so many years. This is it. It's the great sea serpent Igali.
I drop to my knees instantly in prayer.
As a quick aside, Eddie says to Salnar, like, hey, is it too late to repent some things?
The serpent has come to consume this world.
But wait, that doesn't line up. How does summoning Igyali give everyone red nips?
Before anyone can answer that, without opening its mouth, you hear a voice boom around the room. Who dares awaken me from my slumber? Humans? And
I point to Red Nips.
Yeah, I'm pointing to red nips.
Red Nips is jumping for joy. Hey, I didn't think it would actually work, but watch it learn, everyone. It's finally time. Time for me to claim my power.
So Oliver's gonna lean to Eddie and just go, "Oh, who would have guessed that the biggest tyrant pirate of Lagunia was also a fucking nut job?"
And he pulls up the blunderbuss, and just like he fired at you guys, he will launch a shot directly at the face of Igali, which
What the?
charges up for a second, and same 4 huge blasts of energy erupts from the gun's barrels and moves towards the head of Igali at a speed that you can barely see with your own eyes. And straight after being awakened from his decades of slumber, he's not quite prepared to dodge such a devastating attack. The balls of energy connect with his face, causing an earth-shaking boom and a huge cloud of smoke which envelops the room. And can't see much right now, but you hear the voice of Red Nips going, "Come, O great corpse of Igali, and lend your powers unto me, the true rightful heir." As the smoke clears, and you see a kind of damaged looking but very much intact Igali still holding his head up high, and you immediately see a big switch in demeanor. He's immediately enraged, and you immediately think back to your encounter with Krosaga and the state of fury that was in his eyes.
He must have rats inside him.
What does he mean by heir? You're not possibly related to Igyali, are you?
I think he's trying to usurp the damn thing.
And Igali will swoop down and bite up Red Nips, which will break his aura shield in one fell swoop, and he's lifted up in the jaws. No way! This can't be happening. The blunderbuss. It was supposed to have the power to kill a god. And go on, if you're gonna say something.
Blasphemer!
Yeah, I was about to say, Saldar's definitely got something to say about this.
There is no killing that which is fated to consume this world. Suffer for your impudence, and know the true rage of your lord.
And as you say in that, the jaws of Eagerly clamp down as he as Red Nips is eviscerated with one final pathetic squeal. Brown, can I please get your best pig squeal?
Oh, here, let me turn my noise suppression off.
It sounds exactly like that as the jaws clamp down on Red Nips, who is, along with the four-barreled blunderbuss, is crushed into a fine red mist.
Oh my goodness.
And the attention of Eagerly is now changed to the group of pirates in front of him, who could only be this treacherous man's cohorts.
Oh, no, we are not associated with that threat. We've actually helped two of the Guardians! We helped give rebirth to, what's the name of the Guardian that we helped?
Crossaga.
We've helped Krasaga, and we've, helped, what's the other one's name?
We didn't really help him, though.
Zedge, what was the other one's name? The
Fortala.
surfer dude.
Give him a
Mortala!
bad spliff.
He's,
We're not with Red Nips!
you can give me a presence persuasion.
Oh, I'm full on persuasion at least. Kate, one success.
One
That's
success.
a good start. So
Like,
how
I'd
many
like
is
to
that?
imagine that Eddie goes all in on the repentance route.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
God.
Oh no.
No, so
just
three
like-
successes and a joker.
You start yelling out about how you took down the rats inside Fortala and no, inside Crossaga, and helped out Fortala. But in his enraged state, the only words he can hear right now is "took down Crossaga," and you'll immediately start the final initiative as great eagerly is upon you.
Mario and Luigi.
You have a token for Agyali.
You bet your sweet ass I got a fucking token.
Can we
for
make
you.
it bigger? This is the big bad.
No,
You'd have to make it an image.
All right. So Zedgen, while I love this song, I am going to DM you a final boss theme that is literally perfect for this.
I'll take it. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I love this song, but this needs to be like a real anticlimactic.
I mean, climactic.
Oh, sweet, I can loop it from within here, that's cool.
A serpent eating the ground. Holy shit.
I didn't think, honestly, I never made the connection that this song could potentially be used for an Iggy fight until just now.
Bear with me.
I'm bearing with you.
Fuck hell, dude.
Well, that's a bit foreboding, huh?
How did I increase the size?
When this kind
you-
of stuff
okay,
happens
then,
in D&D, you
There we
run
go,
away
there
or
we go.
die. Or it must
Needs to
roll
be
funny.
no. That's good.
Honestly,
never mind.
the original size was fine.
I think you should make him at least a little bit bigger. He's too small now.
There we go.
Yeah, that's intimidating. That's really intimidating.
Let's
yeah,
go.
that's good.
Tony, Eddie, Oliver, and Selenar, you guys are now in combat with the great and mighty Eagerly. And of course,
Selenar.
it is,
Yeah, of course
if you'd
he's
like to
probably
give
gonna
a-
have.
If you'd like to say something first, you can, but he's taking his turn first.
Oh dear God, please don't eat me.
I wonder if Salnar's even gonna help, because this is his. This is his god.
I have an idea. So I have an idea. I have an idea that might not make Salnar completely useless in this encounter.
So just imagine this thing had a gem on its head like the rest of them. This is the
That's fine.
image that Dingle provided me. He is,
I mean, I didn't know. I definitely imagine a gem on this. I didn't have the gem thing in mind when I made my character sheet.
and the, like you've seen so many times before, it's gonna take in the energy provided to it by the world Lagunia, and it will launch a blast towards Tony for 2 damage, undodgeable.
I dodge it. Wait.
As it comes to Salinar's turn.
All right. So here, okay. I don't know. Could I like, out of character, sort of explain my actions before they happen?
Sure.
Yes.
So Salnar absolutely can't attack Igyali, but I'd like to say that his prayers could theoretically convince him that we're not his enemy.
Oh, so it's like praying in the Mother series.
Sounds good. Give me a presence perform to create your most direct prayer possible.
This song slaps, by the way.
Oh,
Sure.
dude, Bravely Default 1 has like the best
yeah.
soundtrack of any RPG.
I
The
know. I've
soundtrack is
been
amazing.
playing. I'm playing some of it, Dingle. You recommended it to me. I haven't finished it, but I'm still playing it. But I haven't heard this song yet. But this fucking slaps.
That's because this is the song that this is literally the final boss theme of,
Yeah.
of Bravely Default 1. Wow, cool hero point, dude.
He drops
So-
you. Go on, I'll let you describe it.
I'm gonna say, Salnar sort of like, he like drops to his knees and sort of like throws his head back and holds his hands to the air and just go, finally, at long last, the feast of the serpent begins. Truly, with this world's consumption, the new world shall begin its construction. Great serpent, I ask that you take us, your humble serpents, as your first meals in your great conquest of the world that you created.
You're asking for it to eat us?
I sort of like I stand up and I like approach Oliver and I'm just. There is no more need for fear, my friend. Our purpose has been fulfilled. Finally, our Lord Serpent has come to reclaim the world which he created so long ago. The fruit of his creation has finally ripened into a meal fit for him. And through his feast, he will create a new world.
As you're
Good
uttering
lord.
this prayer, your voice definitely does get through to Eagerly a little bit, as during his countless years of slumber, the echoes of the prayers fear enough to be loyal to him echo through his head, and he kind of recognizes the cadence that you utter your prayer at, and for a split second you can kind of see his demeanor change a little bit as he processes that information, but he quickly snaps back to his enraged state. As it comes to Tony's turn.
It's my turn now.
It's Tony's turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up to him. I'm gonna be like, Eagerly, I'm not your enemy. I'm gonna give him a big old hug.
Charm
Big old
empathy,
hug.
my guy.
Oh shit.
Actually, you know what? Actually, you know what? Something I need to
I
say.
was gonna say.
To Brown's credit, the book does explicitly state that it is brawn empathy to give a hug.
What?
What? Hell yeah.
Okay. And I'll say that your hook is wrapping around him.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. And I'm putting a hero point on it. Hero penny. Hero penis. Wow.
This hero
Good
Best
flip.
flip
Jesus.
ever
Holy
in
fuck.
my entire life.
Can't even double down.
I can't do
To
anything.
be fair, he's already done it this session.
Oh.
Yeah, I've done so much.
You attempt to go up and give this thing a big ol' hug. It's but
Come here, you big lug.
his presence alone is quite the it's quite the hard thing to just walk up and approach, you know. So it's you're kind of struggling to walk up to it in its great presence. You kind of
It's like
meekly
a
wrap your
stray
arms around.
spike or something.
Pretty much. You're you give it like a meek hug, which it barely registers, but it does feel that you didn't go in to attack it at the very least.
I'll call that a
To
dub.
Oliver's turn.
I have
Ace
no
high.
idea what I'm doing because I guess no one's attacking it.
Well, okay. To be fair, that's actually. I mean, okay. Out of character, I will say, there is no reason why Oliver and Eddie wouldn't attack it if you guys don't have an action in mind like me and Tony did, because I mean, you know, I'm the prophet and Tony's the only party member that I converted.
Okay, but
I will also
I
say
just
that I know you're wanting to use your successes that you have, right? But there's ways to use magic that aren't attacking.
yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I
I'll let you pick
just
whatever
want to
is-
open up.
Yeah. I'll let you pick whatever
I
you
just
think
wanna
is
open up
most
the
suitable
options.
to your character.
Just because the two highest initiative members are followers of Iguli doesn't
Yeah.
mean that everyone needs to react
No, but
like a follower.
I feel like it's not within Oliver's nature to hurt someone that, like, he was trying to explain himself, but he just kind of fumbled the wording and made him mad. I
That's
feel like
very
it's not
fair.
within Oliver's nature to, like, just blindly hate someone or attack someone without reason.
Also, another funny thing that I think is really funny about Oliver and Eddie's turns is that like our enemy in this fight is a character that up until literally this exact moment, I'm pretty sure they were both convinced it didn't exist.
Yeah.
But, shit. I'm trying to think of a way to use magic that isn't just straight offense. Like, Oliver wants to do, like, a grand gesture of, like, just kind of Can he try to catch him up to speed with like magic knowledge?
So you're going to try to beam knowledge into his head with magic.
Yes,
I
with
fuck
spirit
with that.
magic.
Let's go.
I
That's
like that.
intelligence and
That's
spirit.
cool.
That's actually really fucking cool.
And I got 6 successes because of the.
Absolutely.
I've automatically got 6 successes. So. Oh, fuck's sake.
Yo, what the fuck?
Really?
No.
You're.
Oh, please go easy on me, Zedge. I'm really trying here.
Well,
You
it is
are-
6 successes on a
You do
joke.
have 6 successes on top of that.
So I could
which
fuck
is
up in
nothing
another
to
way.
scoff at. You are.
You know what? Also, can I hero point just to see what this is? Oh,
Okay.
yes! The Croaker! So that's 11 successes and a Joker.
You. Okay, so you gather a bunch of magical energy and
Let me see
Instead
if there's
of-
any let me see if there's any like knowledge based
there's gotta be like a
What you
book constellation or some shit, right?
there is. Let me see. Just give me a second.
Guy who works out at the library.
I got an idea,
constellation.
I got an idea. The this is also really good for like flavor. I make a giant crown called the Corona Borealis, called the Northern Crown. And
Ooh.
that is the receptacle. It like gently lands on Iggylee's head, and that is the receptacle of which he's given all the knowledge of what we've been doing up until this point and how we're not the bad guys.
A huge crown kind of spins out and forms around his head, and while he's busy like looking at Tony, who's giving him a hug, or trying to, the crown lands on his head and immediately jerks up, and his eyes kind of stare out into the distance as your entire
I do make sure to show all the good we've done for Lagunia, by the way.
your crew's entire adventures flashes before his eyes, from being catapulted into the nest and taking it down from the inside, winning the 21st No Nibs Festival, somehow escaping a deadly pitfall trap set by a conman, beating an admiral of the world government, freeing a rare creature from captivity, weathering a storm outside a great hotel, killing a duke via a huge chandelier and reversing the flow of time, protecting a passenger ship from a saboteur, crossing the border with no IDs thanks to noble clout, helping a fledgling business on a stranded island,
Does it show that we helped his children too, the Guardians?
befriending a group of discarded water elementals, slaying the enraged protector against all odds. Well, also reincarnating him. Discovering an island of delicious citrus mimics. Winning the 54th annual Drinkathon. And defeating
yeah.
a crew of crustaceans that got a little too big for their britches. All of these moments across your journey resonate with Eagle's ancient subconscious as he recognizes that you truly meant no ill intent to him, and even that you have spread the word of Eagle throughout your adventures across the entirety of Lagunia. However, he cannot reconcile the extremely vivid memory you have of ramming the boat into Krosaga and creating a huge tear
He gets context for it though!
up its side, which,
Oh my god.
in his enraged state, that's all he can really focus on.
Really?
But he's
After all that really did? Oh man. That was a
hey
really...
man, this is God.
I love that whole, like, you did, like, the
This
whole
man,
thing.
this man thought he was gonna. This
In
man
his
thought he was-
enraged state, this is all he can
No, I
put.
didn't get through to him at all.
Oh, man.
This man thought he was
No,
gonna
you-
calm down God with 5 successes and a Joker.
No, he had
11
11 successes. So it
Oh, fair
definitely
Yeah, yeah.
did a huge part in subduing him, but he's while he's more in touch with what you guys are up to, he still can't forgive that attack on one of his sons.
Forgive the unforgiven.
Everyone gets a ship rammed into them occasionally. You just gotta get over it.
As it comes to Eddie's turn. We will see the results of that Joker maybe soon.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, well, all right. Damn, Oliver, health 3 out of 3.
Ha! Yes, sir.
Take
Yes, sir.
take
yes,
a note of that. It's the last time we're gonna see that for a while.
Okay. Shit.
You're gonna shit, dude?
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
Shit.
You can do something better than that,
Man,
dude. You're gonna
I was
Yes.
really trying.
Sin,
I
you turned
take
it
it
really
there's,
well.
like-
Don't get me wrong.
No, yeah.
Don't misinterpret that.
I'm gonna take it that this cave's pretty empty apart from us and like rocks.
I like to imagine that we're in basically like a fucking like giant underwater amphitheater.
Yeah, that's what I
Pretty
kind of
much.
imagined.
It's a huge, like, what you assume is where ancient rituals took place. There's not much around apart from just like carvings on the wall and the great altar.
Fair enough. Okay. Shit. No, that means no building materials.
I mean,
do
there's
have-
the stone walls of the cavern.
That's true.
But yeah, there's no
I'm gonna-
conventional building materials.
I feel like Eddie is going to like look at his options and be like, and just like throw everything he's got together to try and build some kind of like altar to honor this fucking beast that
Give me wit and engineering.
very easily took the four-barreled blunderbuss to the face.
That I'm actually that's so hyped that's so hyped that this is Zell's action. This is gonna play so perfectly into what I had planned for my next turn.
I plan to like extend the mallet and like use it as a base. As a makeshift like cross almost. That's how you'll extend. There it is.
Oh lord.
Jesus.
I guess I may as well hero P.
Artie's gonna die to Iggy.
To be fair, that is a successful outcome for Salnar.
You
Not successful for the rest of us.
For Salnar, that's kind of the crux of his whole religion.
begin.
You know what? I'll double down.
Oh Jesus. You begin to start chipping away at the walls and just gathering up all the rock you can find while the crown is on his head, transferring the memories. And you start to put together a large visage of a sea serpent. However, it's one that is in the process of getting impaled by a ship. You forgot to omit that part out of your visage, out of your memories with the saga. And when he comes to after gaining your guys' memories, he immediately looks down and sees the structure that you've made to of one of his sons
He sheepishly gives a
struck by
thumbs
your
up.
ship. As he lets out a primal roar, and you just hear, "Humans, you insult me. You attack my sons, and then taunt me with it.
Due to this whole like worship thing.
As it comes to his turn, and he will be launching a huge attack against Oliver and Eddie, who have angered him.
Please, Joker.
It's a lot of cards.
I'm begging you. I'm on my knees. Fuck you, Joker, you stupid son of a bitch.
He not only forms energy around his gem, but also his mouth, and he launches a huge double hyper beam towards Eddie and Oliver, which connects for 2 damage each. Dodgeable.
Dodgeable? Oh, thank Christ.
Oh, and Oliver, I forgot to mention your ultimate. If you'd like to spin the spinner to see if you dodge this damage,
Oh, right. What is, which, is it even? Oh, fuck
you gotta mash it.
it. Smash it?
It's odds you take damage. It's even.
Oh, fuck.
Oliver, no, you dodged it.
Oh, yeah.
You, Oliver manages to just slip out the way. In the last second. Oh, sorry, it'll take out of your dodge, but it just won't take your
Oh, okay.
HP.
I didn't know. Sorry.
It has been a while since I've brought that ultimate up.
I forgot I had it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry.
Me too.
As it
I
comes
probably
back
should remember it more because it's helpful.
to Salnar's turn.
Okay. So, Red Nips was destroyed.
Yeah.
Was the 4-barreled blunderbuss also destroyed?
It was
We're
swallowed
just
up
chomped
alongside
up with
him.
it.
Okay, it was swallowed up. Alright. Okay, I have to be a little more creative with this then. Are there any remains of Red Nips at all in here?
I'll say there's like bits of flesh on the floor that while he was getting chewed up, fell down.
Alright, so I'm gonna gather them up, and I want to place them on the altar that Eddie made. And basically, I'm gonna. Once I do, I once again will fall to my knees in front of the altar and just go, Great Serpent Igyali, creator and destroyer of this world, I can see no better sacrifice to be your first dish on your consumption of this world than the remains of that who wished to belay it with his heretical actions. Please take this feast offered by us, your loyal servants, and let it fuel you in your ultimate destruction of the world that you created.
Give me the classic presents perform.
Alright. So that's 3 presents. That's 4 per 4. I'm gonna take 2 hero points down because I definitely used one and just forgot to click that. But I'm also using one on this action. So I think I'm down to a total of 3.
Oh, only 3 hero points?
What the hell?
A mere 3. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Alright.
Jokers are coming out in full force.
We're definitely fucked.
As he, the great head of Eagerly, again, does not open his mouth, but you hear its voice boom around the room. Yes, I believe I will take its remains, and also the remains of the other humans who would dare attack our sacred protectors. Thus, we will remember that Joker for later.
Alright.
It's a surprise tool.
It will come to Tony's turn.
that's fucking terrifying because that technically includes a Salnar.
I thought you meant that it's a surprise tool. It's doing like a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse sort of deal.
That's also terrifying.
It's my turn now?
Yep.
I believe so.
I'm gonna, so is that visage that, Eddie made, is that still standing, the little statue?
Yep. Along with the flesh
Okay.
that Salnar just put on it.
Sorry, just put flesh on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whatever flesh remained of the dude.
Of
Red
red nips.
Oh. Oh, well, I was just thinking I'll just remove the, the ship impaling him. Just kick that off. I'll just put my hat on there. He'll look way cooler. He'll get what I mean. He was a smart guy. I've been worshiping for a while. He'll get what I mean.
Give me brawn empathy to forcibly remove this terrible part of the sculpture.
Oh, I'm also gonna remove that part of the sculpture with my hook.
Of course.
Not bad at all.
3 jacks. I'm jacking.
He's jacking. As you
I'm jacking.
As while
Jackie.
Eagle's attention is still fully focused on the sculpture, you Tony, you rush up and immediately denounce that while this happened, it was a necessary evil it had to be done to quell his rage and bring him to a sense of serenity once again. And you definitely see, for a moment, you see a flicker of compassion within Eagle's eyes.
Or, he's just waiting outside. You know what I mean?
As it comes to Oliver's turn. Soon.
Oliver! He's been eaten.
Alright,
Too late.
I'm gonna take another Chris while we're waiting for
Yeah,
Steve to take
same
his turn.
My
actually.
bad. Sorry.
Forgivable.
That's fine.
Sorry, my bad.
Shall be
My bad,
eaten by
sorry.
the jaws of a gilly.
Let's jump
Man,
back into
I
the
agree.
jaws of
It is your
Eagle.
bad.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do just yet, but I'm just gonna do a spirit magic roll and see what happens. And I'm gonna pre-hero point.
I'm gonna pre.
I'm
Okay.
gonna post.
Jesus.
That's a
And that's
pretty-
Oh my god. Okay.
That's harder than do. That's way harder.
12 successes, I think that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yep.
6. No, 7. Nope. 1. Oh yeah. Okay, I miscounted. Yeah, 6.
Six,
Yeah,
yeah.
6.
12.
Okay.
You have an idea for this?
Let me look at the list of constellations. What the hell is this? No, that's dumb. Because I don't want to attack him. Shit.
I'm gonna need an idea that you can take or leave.
Yeah. Anything as like a jumping off point would even help. Because I need to use this. This is a good roll. Oh, yeah. So, that's actually good. With this power, Oliver is going to summon a, a reticle, the reticulum, it's a constellation. I'm actually really surprised, but it kind of, but yeah, it's like a timepiece. It's like a lens.
Okay.
So it kind of acts as like a screen, and it shows Iggy Lee that Chrysaga is healthy and doing well because we helped him be reborn. And Oliver just kind of goes, "We really don't mean you any harm. We're just trying to make it through the world, and your descendant is fine. Everything is all good and well."
He looks through the reticle constellation that you've summoned, and through it he gets a live view of his direct descendant, Chrysaga, who is assisting the forces currently back in Amberholm, and who is doing perfectly fine and well with a beautiful gem growing in his forehead, powered up by Salinar's move from before.
And Oliver's gonna throw in, "I may not be a direct follower of yours, but I promise you I truly mean no harm, and neither do my friends."
And with that, he kind of has no choice but to reconcile with the facts that he's been given, and he
He
lowers.
swallows us whole in appreciation instead of in anger.
Well, just give me a moment.
He kind of lets his guard down and assumes more of a relaxed position as he goes, "Humans who are attempting to defeat this vile, treacherous traitor, I must humbly applaud your efforts right now in an attempt to protect me. Even though it was not needed, of course, but I appreciate it all the same. And now that he's kind of got a clearer vision of who's in front of him, he takes a closer look at Salinar, and he goes, Test subject 2468B. You survived. My. It appears that your innate resistance to my experiments have proven that you can remain in the world of the living. I am impressed that my experiment bore fruit.
But of course, Lord Serpent, it was you who dragged me from the graves on that fateful day. You who gave me the chance at life and showed me its true meaning.
Yes, even though it is great taboo to revive one of the dead in the serpent world, I must admit, I thought it would be funny. But it's great to see that you're still serving me to this day. Thank you for your service. And hereby...
I shall serve you until the day you claim this world as your banquet, my great lord.
I hereby...
hold on, I had to BRB for a second. What happened?
Basically,
I left right as you were saying, he has nothing to do with reconcile.
Yeah, he's assumed a more defensive position that's not on guard anymore, and he recognizes Salinar as a human that he experimented on to give power. And now As thanks for your service, I hereby anoint you as head pope of eagleism. May you continue
that's quite a
spreading the good
promotion.
word, my sir.
I think he would have done that regardless of this promotion or not.
You honor me, great serpent.
Does Salnar get a cool hat? Like a serpent pope hat?
Let's see how cool it is. It's alright.
It's alright.
You know, it's he's not
It's a
really used to
hat.
making hats, but it is shaped in the shape of a serpent, of course. So
I was gonna say it's like Tony's hat with the 10, but there's a little loop around the 1 and a PE at the end.
So it says Pope. But other than
Okay.
that, it's the exact same hat.
Pope Salnar has received his hat.
Oh my. Cap Pope Zalnar.
And the eagerly goes, well, I trust if there is no one else remaining to take an attempt on my life, I have some
Arr.
business in the serpent world to attend to.
Lord Serpent. Sorry,
Yes.
just one moment of your time. Captain Tony here, a long time, admirer, short time worshiper. So
Long time worshiper, first time caller.
yeah. So I was wondering, just asking, because since gods like you're so kind and generous and whatnot, I was wondering if you'd bestow a boon upon me.
Give me
Alright,
presence persuasion.
Now hold on
Yeah,
now.
charm
He's
persuasion,
getting a
actually.
boon. Me and Eddie deserve a boon
What'd you
as
say?
well.
Okay, you can
No,
only
no.
anyone who wants to ask for a boon can give me charm
I'm asking
persuasion.
him. I was going to
I have
ask him
max
to
charm.
spit up the 4-barrel blunderbuss for me.
Oh, okay.
And,
Oh,
and
I have
perhaps,
max charm and max persuasion. I did not realize that.
and perhaps
And I'm hero pointing.
the pair of red nipples too.
Ah, damn.
You see, because he did a lot to my people, and I didn't even know who my people were for the longest time. It was a really big thing.
He wants
for me.
reprimands.
Alright, charm persuasion.
I got 2. What do I get?
1 success.
You know what? I got a hero point to burn. Why not?
Oh, I don't have any fucking persuasion.
Yeah.
But you do have an hero point.
An hero point.
Hero
Hero
Please,
point.
I
Indeed.
turned into Zedgid for a split second.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're using my last penny then? Sounds good.
So I should get something pretty decent. I'm
I
hoping.
flipped 4 cards and got 3 successes.
Eat.
Yeah, okay.
Really good. Yeah.
He kind of looks
Yeah,
at you.
Oliver kind of goes. I want to say just because we all succeeded, Oliver just kind of turns to Iggy after Tony gives like his speech. Goes, actually, you know what? I don't want to be rude at all, but if they're getting something, can me and Eddie get something as well?
Well, I mean, it's more to return.
And he's
our-
just like, oh yeah, that'd be cool.
My children, this is quite unbecoming of me. You'll have to excuse me for one moment. As he begins attempting to cough up the content of his stomach
Oh,
with
Lord.
that exact noise.
I thought
Just
he was
like
just
that.
going to magically make something like he did for Salna.
He does like the cat.
Oh, my cat.
Choking on a hairball right now. And he manages to cough up the parts of Red Lips that have survived digestion so far, which are his rock hard red nipples and his
They're still
the
rock
remains
hard.
of
They're
the
in rigor
4-barreled
mortis.
blunderbuss.
Yes, I'll take these and
Okay, so what do we get then?
I'll place them in my bag to be returned to the dwarves.
My child, you remain unsatisfied. Well
He's
then.
taken both the blunderbuss and the nipples.
I'm gonna start fixing the blunderbuss.
Arya, could you?
Oliver,
I'll hand it back. I'll
you,
hand it over to you. Arya, could you pick this up?
Kind of feel your cape fluttering behind you as a magic surrounds it, and the material in your cape begins forming into the shape of many serpent tails, which flow in the wind and look extremely cool.
Oh. Sure.
As Eagerly begins to flap his wings and a portal appears above him once again.
I have a
He goes,
question.
You have a question?
I have a question for the DM, not for Iguli.
Okay.
Can this be like a Medusa situation where they can kind of go back to normal
His
if they
cape
want to?
turns people
Yeah.
to stone.
Hell yeah.
Because I don't think my parents would approve of losing my grandfather's coat. So it's still there, but it now has like a thing.
He has
where
the
it can turn
ability
into
to
snakes.
transform into many serpents.
That's awesome. I like that a lot. I'm keeping that.
But they're not bound to you.
No,
Eagerly
they are.
gives one flap of his great wings and flies off into the portal. And you guys realize as he was flying away that maybe the bird's interpretations of a bird god weren't so far off after all. And
They're a little off because he's still kind of more snake than bird.
Yeah, this was pretty weird. Pretty weird day for me.
Well,
to
I
speed
mean,
things along just a tiny bit and say that you guys leave
prepare to fast
the
forward.
corridor and man your ship, leaving behind the emergency dinghy of red nips, and go back to the surface where
The clerk live?
you see a huge group of tied up bird mercenaries surrounded by the loyal members of your fleet. And
Well,
You- the-
what do we have?
the Captain Baldbeard goes to you guys. He goes up to you guys and says, "Well, is he dead?"
Red nips? Yes.
I show him the nips.
You hold up the
Iggy
nips for everyone to see, and the entire island of Amberholm that are
cheers.
gathered here, as well as the members of your fleet, erupt into applause as a joyous mood sweeps over everyone as the ancient evil is now finally defeated.
God damn it! An ancient evil has awakened and it was defeated.
And Boris of Shipsail Brewery is there, of course, and yells out, "Well, I'd say that this calls for a drink." To which
Oh yeah,
everyone goes,
especially after
"Yeah!"
especially after Iguli was summoned.
Eagerly, who's that?
Oh,
You don't want to know, buddy. Or
he
you do not.
popped in for a second and popped out, but I can do this now.
Yo,
Oliver snaps his fingers, and his cape turns into purple snakes.
who's a gilly? You'll find out soon enough, I'm sure.
The serpent lord's hunger does not yet require the consumption of this world. He will continue to let it ripen until it is fit for his great maw.
And also, Salnar is now the head pope of said religion.
As Salnar is preaching that everyone is moving away to Shipsail Brewery.
Just exactly how the session started. Just exactly how the series started. Saldar just like rambling on, and people are just kind of going.
Some
ignoring
things never
him. The
change.
change. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bow.
You guys are
Next time, you're driving. Next time, you're sailing. Did it?
and as you
I
guys
guess seeing really is believing.
you guys head over to
Oh, yeah.
the Shipsail Brewery, and you're having the greatest drinks that you've ever drunk. You're all tasting the most finest of ale, and of course, Salno is drinking
I still have a
prime
weird magic
seawater.
potion aftertaste.
Prime
my-
seawater that he gathered from the cavern,
Yeah.
which of course is blessed with the presence of Eagle-E.
It's ordained to seawater.
I still have a weird potion aftertaste in my mouth. Is that normal? It's kind of irony.
I'm sure you'll get over it as you're past another flagon of ale. And you guys are all celebrating as another ship approaches the wave, the beach, and off it comes Archie Soloxin, Poppy Soloxin, and a very beautiful looking woman in accompanied by her
red
father,
dress.
the large duke.
Oh.
And they walk up to all the festivities going on in the celebrations, and Poppy runs up to you, Oliver, and gives you a great big hug. Oh, it wasn't a prank call after all. You guys really were fighting Red Nips, and
Did you
you
seriously
did
not
it.
believe me?
Yeah, we did it. Duh. Why do you think you called us? You thought we couldn't handle it or something?
We also talked to the. Yeah.
On the contrary, it was actually the Great Serpent.
Oh, fucking. Or just go around telling everybody and they didn't do it. Like,
Why would we
like,
not
we didn't
tell
put any
everyone we
work
came
in.
in?
Like,
Why
we
would
didn't
we? Why
fuck
would
up
we not
their
tell
shit.
everyone that we came in contact with the Serpent God and survived? You should get like a T-shirt for that or something.
Your mother's expression
you
changes
know,
from very happy to kind of questioning again, like, "What? Yes, son, I'm sure you saw a great serpent god."
I'm not making any of this up.
Sure the cape! Sure the cape! Sure the
Oh
cape!
yeah. Oliver steps back, snaps his fingers, and the cape turns into snakes for a split second. See?
Oh,
He bestowed this upon me.
well, I guess you're right, son. I mean,
The
I've
cape
no
goes
reason
back
to
to normal.
not believe you anymore. So, you know,
Thank
well
you.
done. As
That's
your-
all I asked for.
your
is to
parents
be
kind
believed.
of bring you into a little group hug, and but then
I
they
promised
break
you
off
I'd make
and
it
go,
back alive.
"Oh yes, the real reason we came here, of course, much more important. So about preserving our noble Soloxan bloodline. Well, me and the Duke here have been in discussions recently." And the Duke butts in and goes, Yes, it would be a fine honor for me to allow my daughter to be married to the great slayer of the great Red Nips, which the whole crowd yells up in cheers about. As a Scarlet kind of sheepishly walks up to you and goes, well, this is rather unbecoming of me, but I've actually been watching you on your entire journey after meeting you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to admit that, but you know, it's I'm just
saw
saying you guys
everything?
are real heroes, and Oliver, I can't help myself but fall for you.
Oh, and Oliver. Wait, they're here right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't fuck this up for me, Tony. I'm gonna
Oh.
fucking murder you.
Okay, now that you've all had your word, Mr. and Mrs. Sir Loxon, there's about 20 grand yours. You think you could just cheap out on us? We'll just kill Red Nips and all go meet Iggy, and you don't know. We'll forget all about that 20 grand, that 20,000 United Sea dollars.
Please excuse my crewmate.
I get this one's your son, but I mean, come on. You know, the rest of us, we've got to eat somehow.
Archie goes, oh, 20 grand? Why didn't you say earlier? And he just casually pulls out 20 grand out of his top pocket and
I immediately my face changes into a wry smile. I snatch the money and I start
In
counting
fact-
it slowly.
in fact,
The
have
grin
this
on my
on
face.
me as he gives you one more United Sea dollar.
Damn it.
Arr, thank you so much. And or what's happening? Oh, it fell out of my hands. Right into the ocean. Oh no. Well, $1's not gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? Rich folk.
Give me
Rich folk,
agility
$1.
athletics to successfully drop the $1. Come on.
This is the most
Joker,
important flip of the whole fucking game.
Here we go.
Let's fucking go!
No, dude.
You try to attempt to just remove that. You attempt to throw the single dollar, but the wind blows it back
bounces
directly
back.
into your hand, and from there you decide it's fate. You must keep it. Oh my god!
Now that he's
Fucking
done
go!
raping
I
the
won!
man.
I won!
I just wanted to say, Scarlet, that I've fallen for you too, ever since I first laid eyes on you.
He kind of blushes and smiles a bit and says,
Now kiss the DM.
"Well, let's get right to our celebrations then, shall we?" As she very unwomanly pulls out a huge flagon of ale and starts glugging it, as the Duke stares in disbelief that our precious daughter would be able to do such a thing. And you guys party into the wee hours of the night. And I'll say that from here we're gonna fast forward a little bit.
Time skip.
About 3 months after we successfully defeated Red Nips. And it's a beautiful sunny day, and there's a wedding that's taking place by a humble church that has been built on a small grassy plain by a beach.
Oh god damn it.
Amongst the audience are many nobles dressed in their best suits, but also several odd-looking pirates who don't quite fit in. The priest of the ceremony is raising his hands, stood behind a large tree bearing huge oranges.
Hold the priest. You're telling me that I'm not gonna fucking ordain this wedding?
Hold on, my friend.
Let him finish.
Do you take each other to be wedded for life? A dapper-looking gentleman with a compass around his neck, and a beautiful woman in a patchwork wedding dress look into each other's eyes and simultaneously say, "I do." Then, in the name of the great Igiali, I pronounce thee husband and wife. The audience erupts into applause and cheers as the new couple lean in closer. The bride whispers, "Hey, when this is all over, promise you'll get me off this island and show me what the world looks like." And the groom smiles back. "Oh, Mrs. Saloxon, I'll do anything." The priest also leans in and says, "I trust this involves spreading the good word of the great Igiali around the globe." To which they both chuckle and say yes, of course. The newlyweds close their eyes, and as they're about to take their kiss, they are interrupted by a large boom sound coming from the sea, followed by the whistling of a cannonball sailing through the air. And before anyone can react, a huge impact occurs right next to the venue. Chaos and screams emerge from the crowd, but the priest, the groom, and the bride are all completely composed as they turn to see two ships. One that's made entirely out of stone, and the other a wooden ship that's adorned with the visage of a great sea serpent. And their crewmates aboard, a large elephant with cannon tusks, a waving ratkin, a nodding ship mechanic, and a grinning man with a cap proudly positioned on his head, standing behind a smoking cannon. "Come on, you love birds! This ceremony's killing me!" the self-proclaimed captain yells. "Yeah, hurry it up before this lunatic destroys another cannon," shouts the ship mechanic. The ratkin rubbed his paws together mischievously. Arr, after all, there's plenty more loot out there. For us to share, of course. The groom sweeps his bride off the ground and carries her, following the priest as they stride towards the beach. Aboard the ship, as they have done so many times before. The crowd waves off the ragtag group as the ship sets sail, sun hanging high in the sky. The SS you'll have to get back to us later, and the SS you'll have to get back to us now, grow further and further away from the Church of Egilism on the shore of lavish land, eventually becoming tiny specks on the horizon. As Bill, Tony, Salnar, Eddie, Oliver, and Scarlett Suluxon embark on what will likely be the most unique and action-packed honeymoon that the world has ever seen. And with that, the curtain closes one last time as we reach the conclusion of this legendary pirating tale. Thank you one and all for joining me on the adventure of ArrrrghPG.
Yarr!
Not sure who co-signed that dress, though.
Yo ho ho.
That is
Oh,
true.
yeah, he
Eddie
can see
canonically
that.
doesn't know that he,
He's the one that made that.
Amazing.
I had so much fun writing that epilogue.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, that
Oh
was
my God.
absolutely perfect.
Truly.
It was like 99% perfect.
What's
Oh,
the
yes.
1% that
If
wasn't
only-
perfect?
I mean, huh?
What's the 1% that wasn't perfect?
Us
Well,
not
he-
losing
he
that
didn't-
dollar.
He didn't say. He
Oh.
didn't say after he's like. He didn't go. And finally, the curtains close as the light glints off the red nipples adorning your wedding rings.
No. Oh god.
He did say they were ruby red.
They are ruby red.
This truly was the ArrrrghPG all along.
Truly, the real treasure, the real One Piece, was the friends we made along the way.
The One Piece. The One Piece is real. Oh my god, dude! I didn't even know.
That was awesome.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
How
Guys, killed it
I
as always.
fucking wrote check DMs, Zedge. I fucking wrote it in the goddamn playingcards.io.
What?
It's okay. I'm not mad because I got to say it in the end.
I'm mad.
So
I'm mad I
like-
missed that. Fucking ruined. Redo the season.
Ruined.
From the top.
Alright, boys, you got another 16 hours.
What?
I guess it was 16 episodes, so more like you guys got another 32 hours.
Give or take.
Give or take.
That was still incredible.
Oh man,
Glad you enjoyed.
good game, yeah, good game. Oh,
All right, that was another fucking amazing season. Dingle, I know you're gonna fucking kill it next season, but still, I always have to say, how's next season gonna live up to this season?
Yeah, I do want to say I want to get like
it was fun being a
I-
pirate.
I don't know if anyone I don't know if everyone's decided, so I guess we can postpone it potentially, but
Oh,
if we can get a vote, what is the consensus on the two?
Bard for me all the way.
Okay, so we got
Deadbeat.
one vote for Bard.
I'll also vote for Bard.
Thank
Alright,
you.
that's-
You're finally not fence sitting.
All right, two
I said
for
from
Bard.
the start I liked the Bard.
Oh. Brown.
Brown and Zell.
My first D&D character I ever made was a bard.
So you want to go for Bard?
I can't say no to it.
All right.
Fair enough.
Well, do you want
All right.
Bard?
All right,
I
well,
guess.
Sorry, Zell.
I'm sorry, Zell.
I'm
You've been
down for either one.
You've been immediately outvoted.
Well, I wanted to know before the end of this session, because then now I can start thinking about my character.
Me too.
Yeah.
Also,
So,
damn,
I'll
they fucking closed Straw Poll.
What?
Straw Poll is done.
That's definitely not true because I was like in the process of making a straw poll for the. I was in the process of making a straw poll for this, and the only thing that stopped me from making it was I was like, oh, I can just ask them, and that's a way easier than straw poll.
Yeah, I don't know if they've changed their URL, but now it's strawpoll.com.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe they got bought out by... Oh, demo pricing? What is this? Now you can pay to have... Oh, unlimited polls, free forever, remove ads for you, unless, you know... Oh, wow, you can remove ads when most people have ad blocker.
All right, I gotta get going because I think my dinner's ready.
But that was truly Kino. So yeah, next one is Deadbeat Bard Dad. So I guess just a rundown to Brown. All of our characters are gonna be like half siblings because we all had the same bard who slept around.
Yeah, basically the only thing is like
we all have the same father.
In terms of character creation, the only things I would say is definitely something like non-human, because I feel like the more unique races are in the party, the funnier.
Yeah.
And I don't want to impose too many restrictions on like background building, but definitely at least include. But you know, if you're gonna write a background for your character, make sure it at least includes your dad being absent for most of your life.
I actually got a character that I'm going to use from one of my first D&D characters. I can reuse that because that's actually really good.
I'm not gonna use my first D&D character.
Well, no, it's hard to explain, but one of the first ones just literally fits the bill, and no one here's seen me play him.
Yeah,
so...
mine does too, but it's just such a terrible character. I think I should never play it
my
again.
character's awesome, so I don't feel that way.
My character got killed by the party, so...
Fuck off.
So, yeah, not a good character to really bring back. Sort of more like the dad figure, I'd assume.
No. But,
well, I just mean the character I played.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Just being a complete asshole bard, like the worst bard ever. Like, I used to, like, we didn't know how Thunderwave worked, so, we used to do it, like, it starts from the center of where you are. And so I used to run up to the front line of combat, and I'd use the Thunderwave, so I'd hit, like, 3 enemies.
Fucking suicide bomb Thunderwave?
Yeah. No, it wasn't suicide bombing.
I know, but it's like...
It did a shitload of damage. It did, like, 3d8. But then we were, like, level 1 or 2. And I'd fucking run in there, and I'd Thunderwave, but then it would hit all the enemies, and then it would hit all of our front line. So
I don't think we all have to be bards.
I loved it.
I don't think we all... Yeah, we don't have to be bards.
In fact, it's almost better if none of you are bards.
Wait, Dingle, I have a question, though. Can my character be a bard? Because I had an idea.
I wanted to be a bard. Wait, we can all be bards.
Bartholomew.
Bard Quest. You ever heard of that?
I don't know. I mean, ultimately, your characters could be whatever. I just think it would be a lot funnier if you were all, like, different races and no humans. And... Or actually, not even necessarily no humans, because I guess none of you would know who... Actually, none of you would technically know what race your father was, because you never met him.
That's true.
Yeah, it's not always going to be every time that the kid that gets popped out of the mom is going to be the same race as the mom.
That one's kind of hard to do if you're.
You'd be a half something, like a half elf or a half.
Yeah, exactly.
That is true. That is true. Let's say no human character. Let's say no pure human characters, and just assume the dad is a human, even though you guys don't know that.
Okay, I just thought of something.
That's all I'm saying is by
I can literally
process of elimination.
Oh my god! I just thought of something. I can rework my character into a new character. All right, I've got it. My character's not going to be a bard. I got it. It's going to be amazing.
I mean, you can be a bard. Technically, the only thing I just wanted to set the ground rules for what I thought was funny and say that, like, obviously your backstory can't include a strong father figure.
No, that's right. But I'm using my original D&D character, which was a bard, as a basis, but now I'm turning it into something new that's not a bard because I just had an amazing idea. Like, it just fired off, just like right now. It's going to be awesome, though. I'm going to send you, like, a drawing soon, probably, Dingle, to let you know.
Neat.
I'm really excited for this. This is going to be so good. I like the idea that there's just a bunch of half-siblings traveling around trying to find their fucking awful dad who went out to get milk and smokes and never came back.
Alright. I gotta get going, though, because I gotta eat.
I'm gonna have to think about it.
Have a good
one.
Goodbye. You know what I'm upset about?
Amazing.
Oh no, this was awesome.
That was
This campaign ruled.
You all
Zed,
made it.
you did amazing for your first DM campaign.
Thank
You
you.
did
Oh, it means a
absolutely
lot.
baller.
I just want to say
I learned from the best. The other two in here.
dibs on half orc.
All right, you can be whatever you want. I'm gonna be a half tiefling. That's all I'm gonna say about my character.
Well, yeah, that's why I was just thinking we could do it now.
Yeah, I'm doing half tiefling.
I'm gonna be half human.
What's the other half?
Haven't figured that out yet.
But yeah, but you Brown, you know what a tiefling is. You play D&D.
I'm gonna be half
I
human.
I absolutely love the concept of, like, someone who is, like, half of, like, a very exotic race and calls themselves a half human.
There you go. Zell has his new hook.
I like that.
It's like someone's like, "Oh my god, what are you? I'm half human."
Damn, I gotta think of a character. I gotta keep thinking because, like,
Oh, I've got such a good idea.
I've got a few
Oh my
ideas.
god.
I don't know which one? I don't know what.
I've got such an amazing idea. Zell, do you know what a tiefling is?
Off the top of my head, I can't quite remember.
We're just going by
It's-
D&D rules.
It's like like demon.
Yeah, it's the D&D race that are like demons.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was like
That's
a demon or dragon or.
Yeah, I hope you don't have a problem with that, Dingle, because for some
Take a
reason
guess.
some
Take a
DMs
guess
have.
what
No, I don't have
dragon
any
people
problem
are
with that
called,
at
dude.
all. Although I do want to say, don't feel bound to, like, D&D races.
No, but I thought of something because I mean, I guess I could do like a bit of a twist on the tiefling race.
I'm
And
not
I'll let you
bound
know.
to
I'll let you
D&D
know about it.
races anymore.
I can do what
I'm gonna be half
Actually,
xenomorph.
Dingle, I'm gonna send you this right now.
Honestly, I'd allow that.
He stuck his dick in a face hugger.
I'd absolutely allow that. I'd absolutely allow it if your fucking backstory was like aliens came to this fantasy world once, and he fucked.
That's just
them,
Heroes of Might and
and he
Magic.
fucked
Heroes of Might
them.
and Magic is aliens plus fantasy.
That would be funny.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Hold on, I just sent you this.
All right, but
Dingle.
for real, for real now, I have to go because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like dinner was like finished cooking like half an hour ago. So I
Okay.
just gotta fucking get
But
the fuck out of here.
Get back
Now
to
that
me
you
when
said
you're.
that, dude,
Get back to me later on what you think of my
I can't
idea.
do half work anymore.
We'll have to.
do something
We'll
way
have to get back
crazier
to
than
this.
that.
You'll have to get back.
Yeah, you'll
See
have
ya,
to get back to
boys.
this later.
See
You'll
ya.
have to get back to this now.